And yeah, this is the first time I think we're back doing something like this since.
We have not streamed like this, doing an actual game, standing around together with audience involvement since before we moved everything to this location. Every game we've run has always been YouTube.
It's a completely different scenario and feeling and tone. And I don't have the cage. Thank God.
Yeah. I did go back and check some of the old YouTubes of the old Deadliest Dungeon just to see the vibe that we were in. And then that was 2 years ago.
Was it 2
Yes, it
years
was.
ago?
Yeah.
2.
Yep.
And yet we all look the same.
Show that time has.
And yet we all look the same. Well, I'm going to take care of all of the bookkeeping.
Okay.
At the beginning of the show like this. Of course, our sponsorships and stuff are pretty amazing. I'm also going to. I don't have a clip on my thing, so I'm going to
Put it in your pocket.
Put it in my pocket. And technicals. Why, Adrian? No.
This is why we tech.
This is what you don't see every time we release a YouTube video.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, Ed with his microphone in his beard.
If you want to see a bunch of outtakes and B-reels, get in the comments.
Okay, so a couple things. Let's talk about the people that have made this possible for sponsorship-wise in terms of product and or things. Gale Force 9 gave us a bunch of really cool things. We've got these really cool spell cards and monster cards and item cards.
I won't be needing these at all.
No, exactly. And we've got these interesting little kits. So I got my rogue kit, and they've got these dry erase things on here that you can use and status tokens.
Yes.
Dying.
So many tokens.
Dying.
there is one, I think,
Jowdrad, you'll need a few of these.
Oh,
Dying.
Yeah. Yes.
Why do you even have those?
I don't even know why I have those. Because Richter's basically putting his pension into keeping Keymaster alive. Isn't that right, Richter? So thank you to Gale Force 9 for all your support of the channel. We love you very much. Also, Foam Brain Games, which didn't have time to put the logo on, so they're going to kill me for that later. This is sort of an unofficial sponsorship. They sponsored our celebrity side quests at Gen Con, and I'm just giving them extra because they've done so much wonderful things for us. These cool dice trays.
They're great.
We've got Foam Brain Game dice trays, and we've got 6 sides dice trays.
Yeah.
Potentially for availability for the public soon. These are cool trays. They're made out of like a nice pleather, which is great. So we're going to use these to roll our dice. Speaking of dice, we have dice from Dispel Dice. Very pretty, very expensive,
These ones,
iconic dice. These
ones match my eyes.
they match your eyes, and these are called the ooze dice. Like they're.
Oh yes, like a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, gelatinous. Yeah, this is in
That
fact
is
a gelatinous cube.
cube.
So we're gonna roll these guys. Thank you to Dispel. Plus, we've also got the chunk. This is what they call this with the dandelion of death. We will roll this for death saves, or he will roll this for death saves because it'll be nice, big, and profound when it comes to when these guys are rolling for death saves. And then if you can push the button to the map, you will see this map layout with these really Lynn Vander color coordinated handkerchiefs.
Yes.
But what you'll see here is pieces of a dungeon from Warlock tiles. The Deadly Dungeon. And these Warlock tiles and all of the cool accessories are compliments of this incredible company called WizKids, who sent us all this delicious stuff to play with so that we have a visual aid that is not a computer, because as fun as that was, we'll be able to physically and tactilely move our miniatures on the board so we can get into our technical disputes physically before we get into it physically.
I think everything's to scale as well.
We got Gambit and Jowdrad.
My goodness, you guys are huge.
Yeah, you can toss them over. Is he tossable? Yeah, got him. And then we got Dovrik. Already
Destroyed my
breaking.
dungeon already.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's not where we're going to be placed for now. We'll just put those there.
I think Gambit has an inch on Jowdrad.
there was a very small amount of difference.
Keymaster's got a few. All right, so with that, I think now that we've got tech in place, all good. So when they give inspiration, if they do, you'll just let us know. I'll look over from time to time where you can wave me down.
To be clear, you can do that the traditional way. We've always done it, where you can just either give 5,000 channel points or 100 bits.
So you are doing the channel points?
Yeah, it's still an option, which will and then you can manually designate who it goes to. However, we have set up a new system now, where if you bring your mouse cursor over top of the video, you'll see a little purple heart appear on the right side. If you click that, you will see several options and images of each of the characters, as well as the party as a whole. And if you click that, you will get a fun little slap of the character, and it will show up on screen, and it'll show everybody who you have given inspiration to, and then our man behind the screen will be sure to tally that up and keep everyone abreast.
A much more handsome Tom.
Yeah.
Tom Burns.
Currently, we all have zeros.
MVP. Yeah, so you should see it from there. And next time we will have these cool sound bites.
Yes.
Which I'll
we'll be evolving, I think, as we go. I think this will be an ever-improving setup.
Right. This is exciting. Oh, yeah, here we go. These were the sound bites, so they're going to be like...
Wise choice.
Yes.
That's good. Then we've got...
Who could that be?
Thank you. That will be most instrumental in our plans.
Very good.
Boring. No, I'm just kidding. Then we got...
Well done. That most certainly is not Chump's change.
I love how we added the S. Yeah. And then the Keymaster. Okay, those will be added to, so when you do things, they will be they will come up on your screen. We will not hear them, but they will come up on your screen.
And if you want to really annoy everyone else watching, you just keep spamming them. And
oh God. All right. Well, I mean, shall we?
We may.
Should we just get this thing started, or what?
We might as well.
Let's get this party started.
Now. You are all the heroes of Serpentica, brave adventurers who braved the horrible halls of the Deadly Tower. Many of you sustained many deaths. Some of you came out more whole than others, both mind and body, whereas some of you came out with nary a scratch upon them. Though you had bested the dark depths of this deadly dungeon, you found yourselves forever changed by the experience. You had indeed stopped the extraplanar invasions that had wielded themselves into the world and attempted to conquer Imaria, but at the cost of your own endurance, your own body, your own power, your strength. And you find yourselves as weak as the day that you first set out to be an adventurer. Uh-oh. Your memories still remain, your muscle memory occasionally acting up as well, and the essence of who you were, of the great and mighty heroes you used to be, still waft through your brain from time to time. The audience's inspiration, should they deem you worthy of it being granted, will be sort of a representation of these past memories, of these old experiences, jumping forward into the now, allowing you to perform great and epic deeds. For a quick moment, I am going to just kind of go over the various things that you will each be able to do with the inspiration. Ooh. Just so everyone is more than aware of what these are. We are, of course, deviating from the traditional 5th edition rules of inspiration to allow for a more robust system that allows people the players to stack numbers of inspiration, which they can then spend certain amounts of it to gain certain profound boons. For 1 inspiration, you may grant advantage or disadvantage on an ally or enemy's d20 roll. Very straightforward.
For an ally or enemy?
An ally or enemy. You probably want to give disadvantage to your enemies and advantage to your allies.
It depends.
It is going to depend. For 2 inspiration, you may re-roll an ally or enemy d20, and they must take the highest or lowest out of all of the dice that they have rolled. 1s and 20s are immune to this. If you score a crit, whether it be a critical success or a critical fail, that lies. There is no way to change that using this method. For 3 inspiration, you may add or subtract your proficiency bonus to any d20 roll, which is much more manageable. It's not going to require advantage or disadvantage or re-rolling. It's much more fixed. Or you may raise or lower an enemy or ally's DC by your proficiency bonus. Now that may be a trap DC, a spell DC. It could be one of your own DCs for something you're doing and you want to increase it or lower. Any kind of thing like that. That's going to cost you 3. For 4 inspiration, you may remove or inflict a condition from either an ally or an enemy. Those conditions are blinded, deafened, stunned, or poisoned. Anything beyond that, you will have to use magic to sort out. You may also use 4 inspiration to refresh or exhaust a feature, trait, or spell slot on an ally or enemy. So if you want to bring back your action surge or bring back a spell slot or bring back any kind of class feature or species feature or whatever you might have, that will cost you 4. You can also use that to exhaust. So if you're fighting a creature that has a power that they're constantly using, you can choose to spend 4 to have it be fully exhausted and you can no longer use it.
Does that mean technically you could spend 12 inspiration to remove 3 legendary resistances?
Yes.
Very good.
How does that work with things like a breath weapon on a dragon that would recharge?
It is considered expended. So
they're still able to recharge it?
They were still able to recharge it, but it will be considered used.
Okay.
Oh, I got my recharge back. 4 inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Yes, it can be used in that way.
That's great.
For 5 inspiration, you may gain an instant success or failure on a d20 roll.
Wow.
It will not count as a critical, but it will count as an automatic success.
So we got to hit this thing.
Can we
Bam.
do that to enemies to give them an instant fail?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Oh, so it means a saving throw.
Doesn't matter what it is. D20 roll. Any D20 roll,
I mean,
whether it be an attack,
lower
a save.
DC of a fireball hitting the party, that's way better than
I feel like our
just
romance.
increasing your own. So
Gotcha.
back that, but yeah,
Thanks,
no.
Bill.
You may also use 5 inspiration to either minimize or maximize dice. So if someone rolls a fireball, whether it be your enemy or you can spend 5 inspiration to either maximize or minimize it.
Oh, 8d6. Fireballs you. 8 damage. Fire resistance. 4 damage. Get wrecked.
Indeed.
But you can do that too.
Yeah, we should clarify. You can give me inspiration if you
No
so
one's
desire,
gonna give
and,
you
and I may use it to do all of these things as well.
Oh, man.
For 10 inspiration, you get an instant short rest on one character. And for 20, an instant long rest.
Are we allowed to combine? So we got rid of heroic, which was like change the story.
Yes. So in this case, the way I have this set up is that if you spend 10 inspiration, you don't have to be the person who gets the short rest. You can choose to give it to somebody else, but it is your decision. Essentially, the audience is empowering you with the decision for you to use that inspiration how you see fit, rather than it only having to be
But
yourself.
the Linvandarians aren't going to empower Devin. Oh, we got some already. For who gets who? For who?
Oh, they haven't said yet?
Some are saying Devin.
Oh, sick.
Okay, well, we need to know those details.
Thank you.
Are the numbers?
Thank you very
do
much.
the numbers on
Ooh,
the
yes.
screen work if he hits the buttons?
Yes. So if you hit on the stream deck, if you hit the DM Inspiration Plus, it should go up.
I think he has to switch the screens.
Yeah, you'll have to switch it to the other screen.
Point of clarification.
3 for Devin, 1 for Tom.
Thank you very much.
Haha, Keymaster's already got a fan.
I can already
Fine.
do
Don't need it anyways.
horrible things.
Just rely on your own skill, right?
I can just give one of you a
Hey, a sticker just came on the screen for Jowdrad. A little Jowdrad sticker came on the screen. These are great.
Excellent.
So, what is the difference mechanically between spending 1 and spending 2? Because one is giving advantage or disadvantage. The other one is re-rolling a die.
Correct. Those are 2 different things.
Or after the die.
This is the thing. So if you're giving disadvantage, right, they must. But you can give a reroll even if they already have disadvantage or advantage.
Oh, I see.
The reroll can be used after. So if I make an attack and I say, does a 17 hit? You can say, you're going to reroll that.
But I couldn't say.
But you couldn't give me disadvantage because I've already made the roll.
I understand.
But you could give me disadvantage if I'm saying, like, okay, he's going to attack you. You can then jump in and say, I'm going to give you disadvantage on that.
Okay.
The advantage disadvantage happens before the roll. The reroll happens after. That's why it costs 2.
And you can
because
stack
it's-
the reroll.
You can
Or
stack
do it
any
as
of
many
these.
times as
You can
want.
stack any of these. You can't stack advantage disadvantage on the same
Right.
roll.
I mean, that just means the basic roll.
But otherwise, yeah. But otherwise, yes, you can cancel them out, and you can stack these. I mean, stacking maximum damage on the same spell is not going to double the maximum damage. It's going to be a waste. But anywhere that it would make sense, you can stack these with each other.
I'd like to give it advantage. I'd like to give it disadvantage. What are you doing? I'm just wasting people's bits.
I mean, sometimes flexing is important, right?
Oh my
So,
God.
yes, you will now see that on screen it will show the number next to us to tell you how much inspiration we have. So in this case, I have 3, Jowjard has 1, and Keymaster has 2.
All right. Thanks, friends. They love me. They love me. Don't need the soundbite.
Now
I'll
then,
just do
with
it.
all of that out of the way, as I said, you all have found yourself weakened. One would say that on a scale of 1 to 20, you're at about a 1.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry. For hip hop,
I would
first
say-
level, it's max, right?
Correct.
I would say we're exactly at a 1.
Yes. 1.0, in fact. However, so what have you been up to since escaping Serpentica and being horribly
Who are we? Should we introduce
emaciated
ourselves?
and weakened? Introduce who you are and what you've been up to, and then I'll drop you into the beginning of the Deadliest Dungeon.
Let me go first because we've changed how we do this since the last time we've played. Like we haven't streamed in a while, but we've been doing a lot of like recorded games, and so we've kind of gained a few levels
Yes.
on how to do this.
Yes, we have.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tommy, and I will be playing a goblin rogue called the Keymaster. And the Keymaster is a short, lanky, olive-skinned tyke of a little goblin, a little cutie, with his fairly clean teeth for a goblin. He's a vegetarian. He likes peppers mainly, so if he finds peppers, it's a bit of a lure to him. And he was once known as one of the greatest rogues of all time and a general of the armies in Lunalia until he was he was sent on a mission and then was put into this deadliest dungeon where he had to go all the way from level to level to level and beat giant blue skulls and all kinds of crazy things. And all of my friends around me were dying. They were dying everywhere. Gambit was losing limbs and eyes, and Dovrik was falling over with poisoning, and Jowdrad, he had the shakes all the time. But we got through it. And then we beat the evil spec and everything else. And we got through it. And we're back again. And that's the
good.
Keymaster.
Very good. Well, I'm Samwise. I'll be playing George Athos Merryforth Basil Isaac Trueberry, the 8th.
Are you sticking with the 8, eh?
I'm the same person.
The 8th I am.
I am a first level Goliath Artificer. Changing tact from my clerical ways, I've realized that the belief I had in knowledge itself was not sufficient to protect myself or my allies. And so I spent the last bit of a while traveling around looking for people who knew how to regrow limbs and remove terrifying ailments from myself. And I posted myself at a lovely seaside resort, chalet, if you will, with all my tenured money still flowing in from the university, until once again I stepped out of my cottage and found myself here. Not where I wanted to be. That's me.
Very good.
I am Austin. I'll be playing Dovik Emberview, a Redbeard Dwarven fighter. So, what I've been doing in the meantime is, as the head of his own mercenary company, he still has a decent income, and he's taken a step back on the more clerical, because most of the things he experienced stuck with him more, not physically like Gambit, but mentally. So the idea of going back out and fighting once more for the sake of wealth, not as appeasing anymore. So mostly just talking business with people, doing contracts, sending people out, but it's safe, right? He can relax, he can drink, all of his problems
Became
away.
a pencil pusher.
Pretty much. He's at the top he doesn't need to do this. So, until, sometimes though, things do need a personal touch. So, that's where we're at with him.
All right. And last and least.
It is I, last and least. Though some do call me Adam. I am playing Jowdrad Faneclad, the Lycaon Lupine barbarian, a very large wolf man. He's taking up the mandolin.
Fascinating.
In city streets, just kind of plucking away. Of an average skill. He's no bard. Didn't go to any of the vast bardic colleges of Lunalia, but he, still stays up there and kind of plucks away for the city children and the off-duty soldiers, and doesn't want to talk about anything that isn't the prime of his time as vanguard leader of some of the armies of Lunalia, and his current song obsession for said instrument. Anything in between that and that is strictly met with more playing of the strings.
Very nice.
Until now, apparently.
Yes. So about that. Finding yourself strange in this sort of weird between worlds as someone who is knowledgeable on a great deal of things involving both combat and education and magic and arcane knowledge, yet not being able to feel it, knowing how to backstab a giant in the correct spot, but yet when you try to, it seems sluggish, your muscles just don't respond, it's almost like watching yourself through some kind of long tube. It's like some kind of delay between what you want to do in your brain and what your body can perform. It sounds like most of you have just sort of taken it to heart as a good sense to retire and just kind of get on with the positive aspects of life. Which is why when you all arise in the morning to find yourself surrounded by stone walls, wooden floor, and that musty darkness of the dungeon atmosphere.
Where are we?
Roughly there, actually.
We're standing in the middle?
Roughly there, yes.
Sorry. We haven't seen each other for a while, I bet.
No.
This has to be a dream. I'm going to run up and start pulling on Jowdrad's fur. Jowdrad!
Nightmare, more like.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to sleep. We're gonna try this again.
Wait. Whose dream is it?
He just goes prone and just puts a hand over his face and just attempts to go back to sleep.
Okay. Had a bit to
I'm
drink.
right there with you.
It's probably my dream. So I had some drink to drink last night, and it did have a little bit of an off flavor. I'm assuming it's that. It's definitely that. If I don't look at them, they won't be there. And I'll just turn and face the back wall.
Keymaster is frozen solid. He won't take a step because he's just completely paranoid. And he's just going to be looking back and forth and being like, what did you do to piss people off? How did you get us here?
It is nicer than last time. Last time we woke in a pool of filth. This time, no water, no dead bodies.
Some would
Is it
say
really?
it's a bit softer in here.
So,
I'm kidding.
you find yourself in what appears to be a sort of, I would say, combination prison/lecture hall, or maybe, I guess, just a lecture hall, depending on your point of view.
I was about to say.
Wow. Wow.
There is a large stone desk with a very plush chair gazing out over a room comprised of various pews and cages that kind of line the walls. There are doors scattered all around, and sort of a raised dais at the far end where the table and the chair are. It is a lavish hall, gilded in fantastic gemstone, and You can see that the stage with the podium and the desk, this kind of seating for those who would be in attendance. The artificial glow shines in from huge stained glass windows that arcs down into the room. Of motes of conjured lights float just below the vaulted ceiling, providing an even wash of bright light and kind of keeping shadows away. This room appears to be quite acoustic. As you speak within it, you find your voices tend to be more muffled the further away from the sort of stage and the desk you are, as if the construction of this room is designed to project outwards towards the far back. The only sound other than your own voices permeating is this sort of eerie hum, the sort of thrumming sound that always seems to follow these dungeons' ambience everywhere that you go. And the metallic scent of oiled metal hangs lightly in the air, overpowered by this ever-wafting smell of old books.
Oh, well, it smells good.
A voice then breaks the silence. Ah, welcome, heroes of Serpentica.
Oh, no.
And
Always glad to meet a fan.
Wispy...
That's a word for it, yes.
Wispy strands of shadow begin to amalgamate and coalesce around the chair and the desk as a figure in black and orange high-collared robes and an immaculate cloak, elven by somewhat of appearance, but definitely has some facial hair denoting possibly some human blood mixed in. Eyes wild and dark with a sort of almost sparkling effervescence, like as if each pupil contained an entire swirling galaxy. And as this figure forms upon the chair, it just kind of gazes out at you. You can see its body sort of twists and flickers slightly as if it is not quite corporeal.
I'll reach for my daggers.
You have no daggers.
I'll reach for my keys. I'll reach for anything.
You have nothing except the clothes on your back.
Are these cages here?
Yes.
Don't forget your crossbow.
I would like to, in my hand, cast Produce Flame.
Very good.
As I can, as a Redbeard dwarf, just give a bit more light to this place.
I'm
Mostly
going
not
to-
trying to be threatening. It's mostly
I'm just
being-
conjuring some light. It's in this very bright room. It's fine.
Yeah.
Can I sense where the voice is coming from?
It appears to be echoing mostly from the stage as it is projecting out into this acoustic
I
room.
will approach the lectern.
Yeah.
See if there's anyone there.
This figure manifests itself there, and you kind of like
Yeah.
your hand just sort of passes through, and it's this icy cold, almost tingling sensation as you pass through.
Don't touch
your
it.
hand.
Here, let me warm that up for you.
No.
Welcome, yes. Yes, it is good that you are finally here.
I'm going to dive behind that bench and just kick the bench over for cover
Okay,
and just hide.
I'm still.
trying to go back to
Asleep?
sleep, yes.
You hear mumbles like.
5 more minutes. Yep, that's gonna.
Welcome to my humble tower.
When I did this,
Yes.
did they react at all?
Not really.
Okay.
What humble tower? Ah!
You are here to feed the great machine and usher the ritual that will save this world from the plague that haunts it. And I shall be its champion, yes.
Why us?
You are the uniquely experienced and I find myself enamored with your past exploits.
I'm guessing you didn't pay attention much to our past exploits. Because it didn't really go that well.
Yes, you are no strangers to suffering, to pain and
Correct.
agony,
Yes.
to despair.
Keep going.
I'm gonna
We are much alike in this. Two sides of the same coin, one might say.
I army crawl.
You have also suffered?
You seem to be
who
taking
are
it
worth-
better than we did.
And he sort of just kind of wisps his hand through his face, just a cloud kind of parting from where his face is before it kind of reshapes. Yes, I have suffered indeed.
This is your form.
For now.
I army crawl to the other side of the bench where Jowdred is, and I'm gonna poke his nose a little bit,
What?
and I'm gonna point to the legs of the bench.
Huh?
Off pieces. Break me off pieces.
This is the weirdest dream I've ever had.
Break the pieces so I have something to stab with.
Right. So, this is your place?
It is now.
This room.
This complex that you are now within.
Sorry, what, you've taken over this floor?
Yes. And others. This has been a long time coming. This plan will finally come to fruition. You will face what awaits you here. You will relearn what it is to have despair and agony rack your mortal forms until you have nothing left to give but what I need.
You're not doing a great job of convincing us.
You
Anyway.
alone or
I don't know about everyone
Yes.
else.
I would
But
like to
I-
pass.
Yeah, I will kindly decline.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, I
I'm pushing
understand, as I
Jowdred's
said.
nose into the wood.
Break it.
I'll
Break
sign
it.
something if you'd like, because clearly, as I said, you're a fan. So, if you want something signed, I'll be more
Your
than
words
happy.
are duly noted and thusly ignored.
Break it.
Now then, my followers, and a music begins to waft through the room. A sickly, dissonant sound that is almost as if razor blades upon a violin.
I'm awake now.
Break the wood.
Oh, not again.
I'm trying to break
From the cages,
Break it.
you see the figure kind of waves his hands, and from within the cages, you see figures appear. Commoners, by the looks of it, just tunics, normal, everyday, seemingly people who look very, very confused, and you see they kind of rub their ears as they sort of just listen to the music, and their eyes sort of glaze over. The doors to all the cages open as the figure rises and kind of just grins as his body fades away into wisps, as collectively every commoner in this room shouts, "For the master!"
What? I
Yes. Well, what I'm going to need you to do is just scour this place, look for some stuff.
Yeah,
See
Literally
if there's any
shaking
weapons or
Jowdred's head.
anything.
I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Maybe I should break the table. It's a good plan.
Brilliant idea.
good plan. I just
Good
made
plan,
up.
me.
If I could get these fellers positioned.
I'll start off with a
where the
natural
cages
one.
are, and this
How
guy
many
Hey,
per
that
cave?
just means that
behind the
you
chair.
Get a
It
good
doesn't matter. Just kind of
chance
evenly distribute them.
to evaluate the situation before doing something.
Karen, I love your dice, but the spell dice, my God. Just roll the natural one. How many are there?
6 by the looks of it. And
That's a lot.
and a Zard.
Yes, put him. You can place him
I've-
behind.
So natural
sort of
ones are
around the
immune to
chair.
certain things? No, I'm going to spend some inspiration already.
I think
That's
it's
all
fine.
Turn into wisps.
Like, you don't want to let us go to
Natural ones are
on
natural ones are only immune to.
Oh,
Number
for
two.
attacks and when a natural one or a crit
the
become-
reroll. They're
Yeah,
immune to
so like the
reroll.
reroll and the adding and subtracting proficiency bonuses. One has to ride, but only if it's a fail. If it's a 1 on initiative, you can do things to that. We're talking attack rolls here.
I
I think you're probably.
Oh, okay.
no.
No,
he's-
'cause-
look,
Are they armed?
and I'm rolling.
They're just kind of
Subtract one from
grabbing
me,
whatever
please.
they
I'm
can
gonna
grab.
reroll.
I like soup
Subtract one.
ladle. God,
No.
Yeah.
We'll have our little touch screens later before we can do it.
They're all set up with improvised weapons.
Okay, it's a little better. I went from a
Oh,
one.
you
to
have a plus to initiative.
this. I do, so it's not bad.
Not me.
All right, what do we have for Jowdred?
12.
Well, not bad.
A
Not bad.
crispy 12.
And for Dovrik?
16.
16.
Oh, crispy
Very nice. Keymaster?
I have a thank you to the audience for the inspiration. I have a re-rolled 11 from what would have been a 4.
Already wasting it. Very good.
10.
10.
Hey, Keymaster can't go last.
Do we
right.
have any more?
Oh yeah, you've all got. Oh my God, you each.
Yes.
Of you,
We'll do. As combat has begun, we will do a count. I have 6. Jowdrad has 6. Dovrik has 6.
Wow.
Gambit has 6.
Wonderful.
Keymaster did have 6, but now has 5.
down to 5 I go.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm going to
this
write
is
it.
sure to be an interesting
you.
encounter.
I'm going to write it on my Gale Force 9 card.
Nice.
Ah, yes. We have Gale Force 9 initiative trackers, I believe.
Yes, we do actually. So who's what? Oh, that's right.
So, Dovrik will be first with his 16.
Wonderful. Does any of them have a shield or something that would be considered?
So
not
most of them appear to
a-
be just kind of they just kind of grab whatever they had on them or
Yeah.
whatever they've happened to find. The only one that seems to be a slightly different is the robed figure at the top, who has just sort of appeared from behind the from a room behind the podium, where
Oh,
he's.
that's not the spooky guy. Okay. No, that's a
No,
different
no, this
person.
is a new guy, but he
Okay.
appears to be much more. Well, I hesitate to say he's more in control of his faculties because he looks quite insane, but he doesn't appear to be mind bent like all of the various other folk that you are dealing with. He is outfitted with some robes, and he has, and honestly, that's about it.
So this here was like.
Doing a quick look around, is there anything here that'd be considered a proper weapon? Or are we just right now going in fisticuffs or improvised weapons if we manage to pick up a table leg?
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any weapons in this room. It is what you would expect to find in a sort of lecture hall.
Okay, I think... Yeah.
So there are some pews, there are some tables, there are sort of bits and bobs. There's like there's some braziers, there's candles, there's books.
Teacher the apple.
Yeah, anything that you would
Yeah,
find
I
in a
have a
lecture hall.
lovely, crispy red delicious in my hand that I think I will show him. So I'll chuck my flame at him. My very stellar roll.
This is at the robed figure?
Yes, the robed figure.
Okay.
Oops, missed. Okay, 11. Not
11. So you hurl a.
Yep.
Are you sticking with it? We have inspiration. If you'd like to burn all of your inspiration now on the first fight.
No, I think I'm gonna save it at least through the first fight. For now.
Okay.
So I'll level up the fight.
as your little bead of fire, your apple-shaped fire, hurls towards the robed figure, with one hand outstretched, he mutters a quick word, and a barrier appears and it just sort of dissipates against that magical barrier.
You had to cast shield for that?
He casts shield.
What?
He's wearing robes.
That means he is not a +2 dexterity, which I'll take.
Yes, this is what you have when you don't have.
Is Gambit within 5 feet of him? Does he count
Gambit is technically within 5 feet of him, yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go onto right behind him so we get some flanking. So let's.
I'll move you over.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit
we'll
far.
have to communicate together, but I'll move you over. All right, there you are.
Yeah, you're
All
right
right,
there.
up onto the stage and moving around behind him. Very good.
We don't know what's back here, man.
There appear to be glowing runes sometimes.
Oh, the tile doesn't work, eh?
It's I've been fiddling with it. It sometimes works.
Oh.
Yeah, I think with that, I would like. Can I just do a quick? Yeah, there's not like.
But yes, I will say as you kind of make your way around,
Yeah.
and you can see behind where the sort of the podium was and the chair, there is more doors. There's a large door that heads kind of away from it, and then there are 2 smaller side doors, and then in the very center of the floor is a large magical rune, like large runes, a big sort
Back
of
here.
runic circle. Yes.
I see.
Is there anything in like the pew, like the stand, there, or is it just like anything?
There's
in
like
there, or is it
there's like
just-
some books, some writing utensils, quills,
Okay,
various
nothing
things.
like
you
a letter opener that I can see.
would, make a luck roll for me. Why not?
A
Luck
luck
roll
roll.
sounds
So
good.
for those
The
who don't
dice
know, a luck
first.
roll is going to be 2 d20s consecutively. As long as your second one is larger than your first one, you are considered lucky.
Fortunately, I am unlucky.
A letter opener would be considered a dagger by some circles, and in which case there is
Yeah.
none.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Samuel, could you be a dear and just kind of slide that door
This one.
into the actual wall there? Yes, please. Thank you.
Moving everything.
Yes, I know. That's where it needs to be. So, thank you.
Lovely.
That's not good. There's a lot of doors here.
There are a lot of doors, yes. Is that it for Dovrik?
That will be his turn. Yeah.
Very good. It is now their turn.
Really?
Yep. They got a 15.
Well,
so the robed one shall reach out, kind of outstretched with his hand, as blue and orange cogs of time will appear around his fingers.
Oh my god.
And I'll need Dovrik and Gambit to make charisma saving throws.
Chronomancy!
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know why I did that with advantage. I'll roll again.
Oh, that's a good roll. We'll take
Good
a
thing I did it
16. If it does not beat 16,
Well,
then I am very afraid.
let's see. I have things.
I will use an inspiration. Wait, I have to use 2 to reroll.
2 to reroll, yes.
All right, I shall do so.
It's 2 to reroll?
It's 2 to reroll, 1 to give advantage or disadvantage.
And
Yeah.
I have to take the second one?
You have,
You have to take whatever the
high-
lowest or highest is, depending on what you're going for.
Okay. So, regardless, it's a fail. A 9.
Okay, so you got a 9. I'm going to go ahead and spend 5 inspiration to just make Dovrik fail.
Do you know what? I'll take it.
Wow, from the beginning.
Because I want to have some fun.
I mean, I'll take it.
We didn't bring backups, you know.
Don't worry, if you die, there
No
will be
spare character?
prices. Right, you'd fail.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, this sage appears to be quite strong, and each of you take 4 psychic damage.
Oh, God.
As
Chumps
your,
pain.
as your soul is dispersed ever so slightly and distorted within the veil's energy.
Not a problem.
At that, all of the commoners charge to the nearest target. So the 2 towards, they'll just...
This guy here is going to go toward
He's going
Jowdrad?
to move over towards Jowdrad.
Where's this one going to go?
He's going to go over towards Gambit.
Me?
Yeah, those 2 will go to you. And the other 2 will, I think, one will go to Keymaster. They
So
have
this guy's got to move twice.
Yeah, they got
to get to
30-foot
me.
movement.
So this guy can get to me and attack. The other one has to move twice to get to me, apparently. No, 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess they can go over the bench.
They can
right?
go over the bench, yeah, they can
All right.
climb over it. And then the other 2 will head down to Jowdrad. 1 to Jowdrad and 1 to Keymaster if they can.
So it'd be two on Jowdrad, 2 on Keymaster. Or
They-
3 on Jowdrad, 2 on
2 on
Keymaster,
Keymaster.
1 on
The ones on me have advantage.
George Athos Merrifield.
Yeah.
Indeed they do! So we're going to start with those. 3 against Jowdrad, all with advantage because you are prone on the ground.
This
Oh,
already,
wait.
This
I'm going to remove all their advantages.
You spend all your inspiration to
No,
remove
it's 1 to
It's
1 to
3.
give a disadvantage, right?
It is
one
1
attack.
to give them disadvantage. So you're
For
going to remove
each one.
3 inspiration.
Yeah, both 3
to
inspiration.
negate all of their
Yeah,
advantages.
I'm not having
Okay.
We can't have the barbarian die before he ranges.
Hey, we're off, everybody!
Forget that crap.
This already calls for something strong.
I don't know what you're talking about. I made the perfect play.
Right, then I will just let these 2
Lay
dice
down and die.
ride as 2 different attacks. So we've got 3 different attacks. So you're looking at a 5,
Misses.
a 8,
Misses.
and a 20.
Well, I'd have to tell you that last one hits.
Okay, so you're going to
Now,
take 2 bludgeoning damage as
Oh,
they
bother.
crack you over the head with a steel goblet.
What? No.
Then we've got 2 on
drinking.
Keymaster who do not have advantage, but I'm going to give one of them advantage.
2 on Keymaster with with
Yep,
advantage?
I'm going to give one of them advantage because I can.
Okay.
Thank God. I don't think that's going to hit either way. 6?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it's not the natural one I would have rolled, so hey. You
Hey,
know.
there you go.
And then we got...
Did you pay to do another one with advantage?
Yes, no.
Because you're at 1 inspiration.
Yes, I believe I just spent that
Okay,
to,
so he's out.
to get the inspiration. And
A
then
little
a 9.
harder when it's live streaming, eh?
And then a 9 to hit.
9 misses.
9 misses. Okay. Then we have the one on Gambit, I believe.
We're off to a
Yeah.
regular start with me. Gambit, no.
21.
Yes.
You'll just take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Stone's endurance.
They
Could you imagine?
as they do slap a paddleball racket against you.
Where
With
are
the
you
ball?
finding these
Yes.
things?
Oh. So they launched
they
the
had
ball.
lovely things in their cages.
Okay.
They just had whatever they had on them.
Yeah.
And I believe
Apparently
that's
we didn't get
all
what we
of
had on
them.
us.
Yes. 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. That moves us on to Jowdrad.
You would like to stand up?
Now thoroughly aware that I am not dreaming.
You have successfully been
Was it the
pinched,
pain?
and you did not awake.
No, it was this wonderful idea I had about breaking table legs for some reason. Little dream goblin told me. I'm going to use half my movement to stand.
When you open your eyes, you see the Keymaster like this over top of you. It's like things are hitting him. He's just like, break the leg! Goddamn light! you just see the light. Like,
Give me one moment.
you see the light going in and out from like the beating.
As a bonus action, I would be ever so obliged if I could rage.
You can rage, yes.
Oh, thank you very much. I will rage. But it's more of like a. At which
this
point I'm
again.
going to use my vicious bite on the one behind me.
Okay. Backbite.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, that's. I mean, well, they are. It is just a commoner.
Yes.
Probably AC 10.
Does a 10 hit?
Yes.
Goodness. Well,
I mean,
I'm going to do this non-lethally. I'm going to give him like
Okay.
a little nibble. Oh dear. So that is a 3, plus
Okay.
3 for a 6, plus 2 for an 8, and then my
Okay.
favorite rage will activate for that is 10 piercing damage.
that's a lot.
Yeah, he's out cold. He just goes down like a
I
sack
pick
of
him up
bricks.
like by the solar plexus and I go, I'm sorry.
Which one? This one or this one?
The one behind him.
The one on the table.
Oh.
Just slam him on the table.
He goes down.
But hey,
It's like riding a bike.
That's my go. That's my turn.
Keymaster.
So he didn't break the table for me.
No, he didn't. No.
trying to break the table with the guy didn't
I'm
work.
just gonna be like,
Knocked him unconscious.
what's
You still get sneak attack
what did
dice.
this guy have? What did he just knocked out? Just like some sort of object?
Yeah, he had like a club.
Would it have fallen to the ground
Yes.
off the table for me to grab?
Yes.
So I'm just going to reach over and grab it and look over to the left and see that one guy who's beating down on me with the paddle, whatever,
Yep.
and just look at his crotch and just take the club and go, wham, as hard as I can.
I mean,
Okay.
you still get sneak attack damage, making you.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I mean, if you were, you could still get sneak
No, he
attack
doesn't.
on the right target.
Only applies with finesse weapons.
Is it only
Club,
Finesse
is,
and
club is not a
range.
finesse weapon.
Club is not a finesse.
You could throw it,
Yeah.
Club is not a. Could I throw it?
but then you'd have disadvantage because you're too close.
Yeah.
It's not a ranged weapon.
Fists aren't considered finesse, are they?
No, they're not.
What about fingers? No. All right.
You need a dart. Is what you need.
Yes.
Sick rolls, bro.
Sick roll. Yeah. These dice. Thank you, Bell.
That can be sick.
I roll a grand because it's not a finesse weapon. I use my strength. Does a 3
Correct.
hit?
Yes. A 3 does not hit.
Sick play.
He slightly just like jumps back a little bit.
As a bonus action, I would like to disengage
Okay.
from
Can
this.
you do that at first level, bro?
A goblin.
Goblin can.
Oh, you're a
What a
goblin.
kind of goblin,
Hey.
So nimble escape. I will disengage and I will go under this table.
I will give you cover.
Yeah, cover and just be like, and like out of story wise, kick Jowdred's ankles a few times and be like,
I told you to give me the table. I told you to break the table. Ah!
and that's my.
I
turn.
am a peaceful man.
He says with a mouthful of person.
Non-lethally.
found.
I have found inner peace.
I would love this.
All right,
Jowdred
Gambit.
monk character to exist.
Okay,
How are you doing, by the way?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about old George. I'd like to pick up from the table a quill and a piece of paper.
Okay.
And can I pick up the racquetball ball?
Okay. What are we going?
Can I
with
do
this?
that?
That seems like a lot of things you're just kind of picking. I say you could like scoop a bunch of things
Okay.
off the table.
As long as it includes a quill, a piece of paper, and a racquetball. If I have to not get the racquetball, that's fine.
Okay. You can at least get the 2 first things for sure.
Okay,
I'm curious
quill
to see where
and
this
paper.
goes.
I then rush this way and say, "Keep it up, Dovrik. Doing well." And I rush to this cage. And is it a door situation?
Yes.
I rush inside and close the door behind me.
Now,
Can you like cast a spell?
now you
At
will.
all?
They will be getting an opportunity attack against.
There's
them.
one-
Fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You know what? This works for me.
And look, this cool.
I know burning hands.
You're now officially
There you
inside
go.
the cage.
That's cool.
That's how.
Eight.
Does not hit.
Okay.
I am
You are now in the
cage.
cage.
I have the
You
quill
have
and
3/4 cover.
I have the quill and paper.
Yes.
So one would consider those cartography tools.
Sure.
Lovely.
Yes. Very good.
Or calligraphy tools. Still artisan tools.
I mean, he's got it. Something he's got enough to at least draw a map. That's pretty good.
I will then shout, "Pass me their balls!" That's it.
What? He comes
I'm
up under the table.
I'm gonna hold my action for when a ball is presented in my hand.
Okay. All right.
Are you expecting me to walk over there with it?
You can throw them.
Dobrik.
You
Would
heard
it
the
be
man.
a free action to just kind of like scoop and toss a ball his way? Like my free object interaction?
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Okay,
that's
I would
feasible.
like to do that then. Because I also... So, you have a ball now?
Okay. As soon as
Well, what I will say is because he's in the cage, I'm gonna get you to do. I'll be nice. I'll make this an athletics check because you're throwing a ball
It's not
trying to
that
get through
nice.
a hole. So
Can I make an attack roll?
yeah, you can make it a
That's
dex-based attack
significantly
roll.
better for
Yeah,
me.
if you prefer. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not a strong man.
Okay.
The friendliest dungeon.
Nope. Oh,
that landed on top.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say attack roll originally. I just
I guess no proficiency bonus making it 17.
yeah, you're not proficient.
I'm not
with this.
proficient in balls. Yeah.
With a 17, does your armor class plus 5?
So someone's gonna make a clip out of that. I'm not
It's
proficient
my
in
armor class?
ball.
Your armor class without wearing anything. Sorry.
My armor class is 9.
Okay, so then yes, you now have the ball.
Okay. As soon as I get it, can I use my held action?
Yes.
All right. With the quill and paper, I draw a quick circle of it on the paper, and the stone then floats a couple inches off my hand, and I fire it back at the robed one as
Okay.
magic stone.
Very nice.
If I can do that.
Sure.
Lovely. So yeah, I just do an attack on it, I guess.
Yeah, it's effectively you're making an attack roll with the magic stone as the weapon.
Yes, lovely.
Okay.
That will be a 12 to hit.
It barrels towards him. You see the magical barrier shimmer, and your magic stone bounces off the barrier.
Okay.
He cast shield again?
No, he cast shield in his last turn.
It's
last
been a
turn.
turn yet.
Yeah, he went immediately after me.
No, that was.
That was the minions.
Oh yeah.
He spelled
No,
me.
he did. He's
spelled me.
he's casting it again.
Oh,
He's casting it
Okay.
again.
Oh,
Casting it
damn.
again.
That's 2 first levels done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're chipping him out.
Good call.
Yeah.
More stones! Balls!
Just say stones, you know. It's
Pass me
Okay,
that ball!
Right. So
Far-
continuing with Dobrik.
Yeah, how far am I away? Am I going to do... Yeah, once I get a weapon. I'll use my usable stuff now until I get a weapon. Can I get to beside the one that's like down... Yeah, like beside there. I have burning hands, and I would love to set a lot of people on fire.
Does Burning Hands have a material component?
No, it doesn't. I'll
Oh, you're
double
doing it as a
check.
dwarf.
I'm doing it as a Redbeard
Very
dwarf,
good.
but Burning Hands normally doesn't have it.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
all three of them within
Understood.
15 feet?
If you want to accept an attack of opportunity,
They've
you
already
can
used
go
the
5,
reaction,
10,
they
15,
can't.
20, 25.
Yeah, that one already has.
30.
Yes, both of those guys have.
You
Yeah.
could go right there, and it's 15, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah,
you
I
can get
wanna-
2. If you go here, you can go 5, 10. You can get 3.
Yeah, I just want to try and get the 3.
You can get 3.
Ideally not hitting
I love
you
that
in the
we're back
process.
into this.
We're
This
being
style
obvious.
of playing where we're
Yeah, I know,
like,
we're like, just like the, you carry the 1 and add to the
no,
side.
yeah.
and then my role is just doing random.
I love it. He's all
It's just
technical.
BS. So, dexterity saving throws from the 3 of them. The
Okay.
DC is pretty sad. It's DC 11.
You could increase that.
No, I'm fine with giving them half damage.
You got 7
Like this guy
inspiration
making us
thanks to this
use our-
amazing group of people.
This guy.
I'm just saying.
How much?
I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna read the chat. This is
I
good. I want this
So this
table.
is 3 of them that need.
I mean, they don't have a lot of health, so I think I'm fine if they save it.
Okay, so this is.
Right,
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
it's
reading,
3d6.
I'm reading someone here saying that
Although, this
I
is where
played
I'm
with
gonna roll a
Devin.
bunch
He's
of
so
points.
much fun, but I read it as so soft. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You test us in a time like this?
no, they're like
You're
50-50.
tempting fate.
No,
Okay.
you can roll them as normal.
And this is 3 of them, right?
Richter yells,
3 of them.
spend it,
Yep.
Dover, spend it.
Victor, okay, if Victor's saying spend it, then fine, I'll spend it.
As one of the
So-
beneficiaries to your...
Oh,
We honor the Richters in this.
yeah, add
Yes.
proficiency to a d20.
So you can spend. Yeah, you can spend 3 to raise your DC by your proficiency bonus.
On the flip side, I could spend 5 and just do 18 points of damage.
You could max out the damage, yeah, and then that way.
That seems a lot better.
That's
Well,
kind
yeah. You know what? I'll let them make their saving throw. I would like to do 18 points of fire
I
damage.
think that just
anyway.
kills them outright at this point.
Burning
I-
Hands is 3d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Better nice.
Look, I'm happy for him to use all of his once per day features.
I'm willing to use that stuff when I don't have a weapon.
That's
Once
fair,
I get
that's fair.
any form of weapon,
the highest I got is an 18.
well, they take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, so
The DC is 11, so
you're targeting those 3 there?
Those 3.
Yeah, all 3 of them are burned alive.
yeah.
They're nothing but charcoal. They scream as in horrible agony as you watch their eyes sort of alight with recognition that they're no longer mind controlled moments before they're incinerated.
Getting the job
You
done.
hear a clap and just kind of a taunting gesture made echoing through as kind of wispy hands kind of just clap all around over it.
Having
How
flashbacks.
much movement did I use, by the way?
25.
I'll make an extra 5 feet towards Jardrad.
There you go. I like this Warlock tiles. These are great.
Yeah.
9 hit points. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, so start the murder counter. Dovrik's at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Dovik's not playing around this time. He played about
How do you
last time.
non-lethally bite?
Let me show you.
It's on Teethel, if you will.
Did you gum him?
Gave him a good strong gumming.
This is Gum of Thrones over here.
Just a love life.
Never heard of that
right.
before. Is that a show?
It is.
maybe?
It is now their turn.
It's an X-rated film.
Winter's coming.
He wants it to be.
The robed figure will kind of glance over towards the coward in the cage, who has cover from everything except charisma-based save throws.
A lot of C's
Yes.
on that alliteration.
Yes. And he will stretch out with his hand and
Crazy.
rotate the cogs of time around your body. He'll need you to make a charisma save.
Once again, here we are. Oh dear. I will spend 2 to re-roll that.
Okay.
2 inspiration
So
gone.
I'm down to 2 now.
So you're down to, no, well, you gained more, so you're.
You know what?
You
I'm
spent a
gonna roll-
total of 4, so you should be at 3.
Well, that's
Gambit
worse.
should be at 3.
Much worse. So 8.
Right. You take 4 psychic damage as your atoms are rearranged.
I will Stone's Endurance
Oh no, we're there, are we?
I mean, he's a D8
and
class,
reduce
right?
it fully.
Wow. All right. Very good. So
Yes.
your body briefly becomes stone. Your atoms just can't be moved because he was rearranging flesh, not stone. And he seems quite annoyed at this.
It's gone already. Oh, no, you get it twice, eh?
Yeah,
Why
for
do you
proficiency
want-
bonus, I
once
believe,
per
yeah.
short rest.
No, the new rules for
Oh.
the Goliath.
I mean, he's using the ball.
the new one. It's times per long rest equals your proficiency bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have one more.
If you allow that.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so instead of getting back on a short rest, it only comes back on a long rest.
But you get 2.
But now you get them equal to your proficiency
I got it.
bonus.
You also have free proficiency in
That's the
athletics
trade-off,
if you
yeah.
didn't have it already.
Now,
They
the
originally did.
commoners that are the one who is currently around Jowdrad.
Oh dear.
I think there's just the one guy there. Yeah, he's going
Yep.
to wail on Jowdrad.
There's also this guy over by the altar.
Yeah, he's going to have to
I will
move.
I will look
Is
at
he going? Is he going after Dovrik?
You should go after
He's going after whoever the closest guy is.
That would be me.
Which is Dobrik.
I
Okay.
will look at the commoner and say, choose peace.
For the master. That is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Very good. You take 2 bludgeoning damage.
I take 1 bludgeoning damage.
And the other one heads over to Dovrik
Roger.
and swings mightily with a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
2 bludgeoning damage as he just conks you with a frying pan.
Ow.
This feels,
Have you considered not?
this feels a little...
Listen, I'm not ecstatic about what I did, but I did what I did.
Jowdrad.
Listen, you can
Getting
beat
too
them all
old
into
for this.
I'll
unconsciousness.
just palm the peasant's face and I will rush the sage.
Okay,
within 5
so
feet.
I will make a quick attack on you then.
Yep. I'll just get up on the lectern,
That one.
palm the face and go, not your time, son.
You just push him out of the way and he's like, ah!
Pass me a stone!
I will run up and I will look at the sage and I'll go,
Right. As you charge the sage, he looks with horror towards this creature, this looming wolf man just coming at him. And with both hands outstretched, he reverses time to send you 10 feet back.
How many feet did I...
So technically he can still reach him then
10,
because
15,
he was here.
20,
5,
and
10,
you go
15,
back 10.
20,
Yeah.
10, but then you've still got 10 movement left.
Oh, I got 40 speed.
Oh, never mind.
So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah. If it was anybody else,
Yeah.
that would have worked.
I'll go. Listen, it wasn't very nice. We'll give you a good gumming.
I will bust my one use of feral instincts to give myself advantage on this vicious bite. And I will vicious bite.
Okay.
Vicious-
You will bite
Viciously
viciously.
gum.
I will viciously gum non-lethal.
You're going to come non-lethal him?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
He's going to non-lethal it?
If I choose to reroll while I have advantage, what happens?
You take whatever the highest die is.
So do I still roll them both again?
No, you roll one die,
And take the highest of
but you
everything.
still take the highest regardless.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah,
the same
so
with
Elven
the-
accuracy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
that's
three
literally what
bards.
it is.
Elven accuracy, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
literally
type of
elven
stuff.
accuracy.
Okay. Sure, let's...
I think this guy is kind of important to get down, although the
I will spend 2, and I will doobly do. Okay. 16.
To hit,
Yes.
he casts shield, but it doesn't matter.
He just panic shield. Oh, well, actually, no, he can't cast shield.
Oh, he
already
can't.
has
He already
shield.
reaction.
Chrono
He did.
Wait,
Very
he couldn't
good.
even... Didn't he already cast shield on...
Yeah.
No. He used his chrono shift, so he can't cast shield.
Yeah.
I think he cast shield before that, though.
Nope.
No.
Because
No, did he not cast shield
No, he
against-
just had his turn recently.
Yes,
Gambit?
he did.
Doesn't matter anyways. it
Oh,
went
yeah,
through.
yeah,
it
Yeah,
went
that
through.
was just
Yeah.
before.
All
He got the
so-
point. He got through.
That is going to be... Ooh.
That's a good roll.
Be 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
God, non-lethal?
Donnelly,
You chomp into the sage, and he cries out as you kind of
I got your arm.
puncture the certain nerves within his body that cause immense pain, but non-lethally.
non-lethal.
But he appears to be still kicking. It doesn't appear to have taken him down.
What the? Stop it.
He's the boss.
I'm gonna let him go, okay? I'm gonna stay right here until you figure out a better way of... All right.
Just gonna keep my maw on him, just kind of drooling on his shoulder.
Keymaster.
So there is really only the one guy that has got his face palmed.
Yes. And
And
then the
the
other
one
guy
guy
who
right behind
currently
me.
is wailing a frying pan into Dobrik.
Are there any objects in these guys' hands that are on the ground that are finessable?
Make a luck roll.
Oh, okay. I'll roll the die that always rolls really low first. 19. God.
Jeez.
Ah,
I have a question.
1 in 20 chance.
Have you annoyed the spell recently?
Followed by a
Like,
17.
how
So
the-
I'm extremely unlucky.
Unfortunately, none of them were finesse.
Oh, man.
like, are they just out to get you at this?
Little goblin fish.
You see, everybody watching, that's how you do it. It's not my fault now.
Yeah. See, just yeah. I don't know. You
It's the
still have
dice.
its advantage on the person
Remove
with
all
me.
blame.
Exactly.
So, where the stone was that he shot
Yeah.
and hit and fell
It's
to
on the
ground.
floor over by the dais.
All right, I'm going to go around this guy. So I should have enough room for this. So 5, 10,
I mean,
15, 20,
He's already used his reaction.
30. Oh,
He has,
this guy's used it? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go right under
Yes.
his legs then. I'll go pick up that stone.
You see Gambit light up.
I'm going to whip it at this guy's head.
Hey, range weapon.
I
that's
would
that.
say if you're whipping the stone,
Is that finesse?
here's what I will do. You cannot add your proficiency bonus, but I will count it as a finesse weapon. But I will count it as like usable for sneak attack.
Oh, so then yeah,
'Cause
throw it
you're
at
using your
anyone
dex to
else,
throw
and then
it.
they get sneak attack bonus. Then
No, it's good. I got this. Ah, excellent. No proficiency bonus though?
Right.
19.
That hits. It's made a D4.
D4?
Yep. Plus whatever sneak attack you have.
I got my old Keymaster bone dice back, so I'll roll that with it. 4, 9, 12.
12?
Yeah.
sneak attack. Sneak attack's a lot
These first
at these
level.
lower levels. 2d6, 2d6.
There's a conk, and he hits the ground.
That was non-lethal, right?
Can
Super non-lethal.
Right?
can we say for
Blood
dramatic
pours
effect?
out of the guy's ears.
Can we say for dramatic effect when I hit his head, it bounces up, hits the ground, and then rolls toward the cage?
The bartering thing.
Yeah, but make a luck roll.
I mean, you got some long arms.
An 18
Okay,
So
good
great.
start.
and a 4.
Okay.
It in fact rolls the opposite direction.
Keymaster turns and goes,
Well,
It rolls up like an inch past where you could reach. It's like right there. You're stretching as hard as you can. It's
just opened
right
the door.
there.
I mean, the cage
Wow.
isn't locked.
It's not. No.
I'm done.
You can just walk out
Okay.
and
I
grab
claim
it.
my turn.
Gambit.
It's a lost cause. I am going to flip the parchment over and start drawing a picture of a candle.
Happy little candle.
And then I'll rush over and hold it up in front of the... I'll leave the cage, go and hold it
Okay.
in front, casting a bright light with it as the help action to...
The Jowdrad. Very good.
What does that mean?
It is Dobrik's turn.
Like a can.
I will take an attack of opportunity to step 5 feet away from this guy so I can get a ranged attack
Okay.
on the guy in Judge's mouth.
10 to hit.
10 misses.
Okay. Your frying pan flies past your head.
And I will, chuck a Produce Slam at him.
Now, is the help action just towards...
You have to designate a character that's going to help. So it is helping Jowdrad.
He has a higher damage die anyways, it's better.
Whenever he hits, goes down generally.
Okay.
So
Landed again on the dice.
Yeah. Oh, natty 20 though. There we go. First. Yeah. Right into these lovely snake eyes. 6 points of fire damage. Still not great, but I mean, gets the job done, right?
Good thing you rolled that critter, otherwise it would be 5 damage, am I right? Chumps, Shay.
No. It rolled the 1, so at least it added the 5. So 6 points of fire.
that's on the commoner.
No, that's on the guy in Judge's mouth.
Thank
The
God.
actor.
The smell of roast flesh and the taste of roast flesh assault your senses, as that is enough to finish the sage off.
Just let him go and go.
Just taking a nap.
Get him, Jowdrad!
Just taking a long nap.
Get him!
Oh, he got.
I'm going to the second one.
Okay. The last commoner standing is still mind controlled and doesn't know any better, so he's going to swing at the nearest target, which I think is Dovrik still, yeah?
I'm a whole 5 feet away from him. So
Oh, yeah, okay. With a nat 1. Swing and a miss. The
Did
frying
it.
pan just kind of grazes your cloak.
I just look like...
And Jowdrad, I think you're going to end this.
I will put the flaming body down. Is there anything immediately on this sage that I can just eyeball like real quick that I can see?
Yeah, ash.
Yeah.
Like on the body?
Not really.
Blisters.
Oh, what's your passive perception?
Char.
14.
14.
Oh, wow.
Bone.
That's not bad. Yeah, he's got. You see, he's got like a key wrapped around his necklace and like an amulet.
I mean...
I
I'll just object interaction, just grab that, turn around, I'll walk.
Right. Can you please make a Constitution save?
So,
I'm instinctively being like, Lowhold adds nothing.
do you need a reroll?
You do have
That is,
5 inspiration at the moment.
I have 4.
You have 4 now?
Well, because I had 6, then I
No, people have been buying them.
Yeah,
for
you know,
yourself.
Oh.
you've gone up.
have
Wonderful.
5.
Yep. Currently,
Now I have 3.
currently it's 0 for Devin. With -2 from the Jow.
Holy moly.
The Jow Trow.
12, you say.
Wow, I'm rolling terrible.
Lightning arcs through your body for 8 lightning damage. As you
What?
see a
Holy
rune,
moly.
you see a rune upon the key lights up.
We got 2. That was a deception. We got 2 cocky on this one.
Does it...
That was a trap for you, though.
Do I have it now? Do I have it now?
You
or
do
is
have it, yes.
it still glowing, or is it like gone dark?
No, it is burned out.
I'm like, basically dead. Something in him just snaps. He turns around, and I'm just going to
This is a charred hand.
run up and like headbutt the flavor style. I'm gonna headbutt the commoner.
Very good. Do your natural weapon.
That's
Wow, that's embarrassing. Can I flank with Doverick?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
flanking.
Okay, thank goodness. Does that give me advantage?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
He's slowly returning back to normal.
What is happening? Okay, 14.
That will hit the
enough.
commoner.
14, okay.
He's
Non-lethally.
spinning out of control, folks.
The inner piece has gone.
no, he's still non-lethal. He's not.
14 non-lethal.
Adam is raging.
I'll just bite them and go.
There's a loud
Something
there's a
is
loud crunch as your very solid skull slams into this poor cook, and he just hits the ground hard. His own frying pan smacking him in the face, and you hear the sound of his nose breaking.
Toss the key to the keymaster.
Ooh.
It's like smoke.
Yeah, it's a little smoky.
Oh wow! Yeah, I am mucked.
Really, I'm spill a gun.
But
Less
that is the
healthy.
last hostile combatant.
I would like to begin to search the room better for any form of actual weaponry.
Wait. Before we do anything else, can we at least just assess that this is,
Real?
yeah.
I mean,
So far, it's felt very real.
I took some boo-boos. I mean, better, but it was mildly annoying.
I look around at all the stuff on the ground stuff. I'm gonna look at Judge. I'd be like,
Could you break me 2 pieces of wood?
You know,
Like a steak.
if I wasn't halfway smoking from a bolt of literal lightning, maybe. But I just have this
I mean,
crick in my wrist.
was that the first time though you took some lightning? Like,
Do you need old
Good to see you
Trueberry?
too, Goverick.
Do you need old
good,
Trueberry to
good
patch
to see
you
you,
up?
pal.
George Hathos Merryforth Basil Isaac Trueberry the Eighth.
That's me. Do you need some patching up, my old man?
I mean, we could just take a nap in one of these handy cages for like an hour.
You know, if you want to do that, that's you're able to.
I'm gonna just,
That's
I'll
very
just pick
hopeful.
up the bench and I'll just start biting off legs.
Well, because I also had a suggestion that would require your services.
I'm a peaceful man.
See, my thought is, if this
Very peaceful.
This
My
is-
mellow has been thoroughly launched.
if this is a mental projection, a dream, if you will,
Yes.
then the room would be material, but the outside of the room would not. So if we were to pull up a floorboard, and it was just the void of space, we could suggest that perhaps this is not, in fact, tangible.
I yank on a floorboard.
I think you just pull it loose. You find stone masonry beneath it, what you would normally find sort of beneath a board.
I mean, that doesn't disprove his theory, though. You might just have to go a little bit deeper. Why
No,
don't you
because you
sit-
wouldn't put a stone floor underneath a wood floor in a mental projection.
Unless you were wanting to make
I-
sure.
yeah.
that-
Your logic is so
fire.
sound, it's astounding.
I think you could ascertain that this is likely a real place. Where it is another question, but it does appear to be physically real, which means those were real commoners.
Yes.
Do I have to make a check to bite the legs off of a few pews?
No, I think you could do that. That's fine.
Yeah. Anyways,
Here's 4 legs. You can whittle them yourself with your
well, the
With
is
what?
it good enough to count as a
yeah, I
club?
just realized that.
It'll count as a club if you
That's
can
a
get them.
weapon.
If you can get them a little sharper, I'd say you could probably count them as a short sword.
Okay, so I'll take one of the legs.
I
They're
have
decent size, right?
Yeah, yeah,
One
yeah.
to
I'm
hit
gonna
with
put it
them.
up.
Well, you're a goblin, so these are good size.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up to the side of the stone dais there,
And just start.
kick it until it snaps in half, or like try and break it so that sometimes wood can
Okay.
splinter.
Now, as you move up to the
like a
dais and kick it to snap it loose, that sound reverberates very loudly through the acoustic room because you are at the dais, which is where it is all intended for sound to go by. And I'm just going to make a roll as a very loud crack echoes through the room.
That was 2 rolls.
Yes, and now I just need to make a few more rolls. Don't mind me. Let's see this.
Now that everything is completely and utterly safe, what should we do?
Right.
I would like to
The
look.
door to the
proper.
north bursts open, and 6 entranced commoners
This one?
burst forward. No, the other one. Yeah, that one.
This one here, it
Yes.
bursts open.
And
Oh,
6 entranced commoners.
Don't worry, guys.
I think they do open.
I have a strength-based weapon with my minus
So we
one
take
strength.
up the commoner?
Yes, just take those white guys up and move them over.
Oh, it's a light weapon.
6 of them?
Yes.
But-
I rolled very high.
Basil's sake! So,
To
can
the
we-
cages!
No, don't reveal that.
Don't reveal that yet. Okay. 3. My God, here we go.
So there's this moment where there's this loud echoing crack.
I like that these guys, they're like Backstreet Boys.
A quick silent moment, and then you hear a "For the master," and the door is like thrown open as 6 more commoners emerge out into this chamber and begin making their way towards you aggressively.
Break the legs, he said. It'll be fun, he said.
Hey, I have a weapon. I can start.
Do we have a reaction, or are we still in initiative?
Interception.
So I'm willing to go either way. We can either just maintain, or we can re-roll, or you can all spend one turn to kind of just like react to this.
I have a gut thing I would like to do.
Okay.
Same here.
So I would like to try and imitate Buddy's voice, because I am over here.
Yes, you are.
Paper. I'd like to try and imitate his voice and say, "Obey the master! Return to your room!"
Interesting. All right, you can give me deception.
Okay.
Can I provide the help
Deception
action by
performance.
pretending to be entranced and going like, "For the master," and then start
spend
walking
my
towards the
last-
door?
Well, if
two.
you all do that, then I would say you could actually have
I'll spend my
inspiration for
last
that. Then,
two.
yeah.
Wait,
What do you do, advantage?
we're
We're all
gonna
gonna go
be-
emo. So Dovek
Yeah.
starts acting like the
For the master.
I'll
And I
just stand
start-
down. I'll just be like, "For the
I
master."
start walking towards the cage Gambit was in.
And so deception?
Mhm.
Okay, I will spend the last 2. There's a 4 and then a 1.
Oof.
And then a 6. So
My goodness.
7.
Right, they seem very unaffected by this.
That was a whole lot of
Dispel
resources.
dice, everyone.
I mean, it was worth a shot. It was a good idea.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna run to that cage. Close the door.
Oh, that's the one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Yeah,
run to
that's
that
the one
cage.
I'm walking towards. Was the one that you were.
I'm faster
Yes.
than you.
You're all
No, we're going to
you
different
throwing
cages.
yourselves in the cages.
No, but that was part of my deception.
I probably won't fit.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get the
So,
damage in there. Yeah, I guess
because
you will.
of how stellar taking the archery fighting style was last time, I want to throw out there that I've taken interception, and now that I have a weapon, I can now start helping you if you get hit when you're beside me.
Yeah, well, we're gonna
Throwing
make it
that out there for everyone.
Right then, we're going to re-roll some more initiative.
I'm totally fine. and
Before
not
that,
at
though, did I manage to get
basically no hit points
2
left.
Yes, you did succeed in getting yourself 2 quote-unquote short swords.
sick play, bro?
All right, I'm not going to roll the spell die.
Excellent.
What I will say is because they are made of
True
wood,
short
though,
swords. D4s?
they do have a chance to break on impact.
All right. So 2 wooden short swords.
All right, what do we have for
Can
Gambit?
toss me one of those? 'Cause that would love a
17.
finesse weapon.
Can I have the initiative tokens back?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. Pass me the last one. I am at the end of this list.
I'm at 21, so
I'm at
Oh, wow,
5.
okay.
I'll get 1, I think. Yeah, 5.
And what did Jowdrag get?
18.
All right. Yeah, Keymaster, you're up first. So 6 guys have burst in. Gambit's deception doesn't seem to have worked. It seems like mind control, whatever the music that's wafting through this room, controlling their minds, seems to be continuing to affect them regardless of what you're doing. And they are sort of zombie-like making their way towards you, wielding all manner of various instruments.
Like Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, they break-dance their
Like,
way
look at
towards you. Full dance routine. They burst through the door.
They're
and
like
just
in
start-
a.
I mean,
we'll go to the
listen,
map here.
Master has some tastes, right?
So,
It's too bad you already used that. Burning hands.
yeah, that pretty
You
hands
know-
real sweet right now.
It would have been an interesting first turn of combat. Yes.
Yeah, you doing the backstreet photo?
Yeah.
Back streets, back.
Okay, jump to the map if you can, so people can see the backstreet. Okay. So I'm here. They're all going to be moving like 30 feet. So I will back up to. No, I'm going to wait right here, and I'm going to hold an attack action for when one of them enters my threatening square, and then just attack it.
Okay,
That's my action.
very good. Jowdrad, you're in a cage.
Is there anything improvised though? Like when I was like running from there, is there any improvised stuff on the ground? Like random garbage?
Yeah. All the commoners you fought previously were all holding like improvised weapons. So you could just grab one of those.
Cool. I'll grab a frying pan.
Sure, there you go.
And then I will take that frying pan.
Is this?
Do my hands fit through the bars? The bars
Yes.
pretty.
No, yeah, that's fine.
I will.
Just bars that. Frying pan like, come back, man.
I will open the door of the cage just enough. I'll take the frying pan and go, peace be upon you. And I'll just throw the frying pan at one of them. I don't care which. I'm assuming it's going to be disadvantage because it's not 20
Yeah, that's
feet.
a very far distance, yeah.
Cool. So disadvantage is going to make it, 13 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Bonk! Improvised weapon.
Yep,
I'm no longer raging because that's gone.
that's right.
But this is not a melee weapon attack. So it's just a d4 plus strength, I'm assuming?
That's right.
Okay, so that would be a 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very good. The frying pan slams one of them in the head, and there's just like this, and he just sort of wobbles and falls to the ground.
Oh, heal. We'll walk it off.
As the cast iron frying pan directly to the head.
Hey,
Stuffed into
everyone,
the game.
Gouget's back. He's chucking random shit at people. We're doing great. He's
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
Gambit.
I posted the Backstreet back photo on the Six Sides Discord channel.
Oh,
in the
nice.
general chat.
Very nice.
Gambit, get me their balls.
I need the balls. Are there any balls?
Make a luck roll.
I mean, there are some. One is very close to the cage.
9.
Oh.
What's
Traditionally, that means you're unlucky.
that? Okay.
Unless they're 20s, in which case,
But in the softest
that.
dungeon, you're lucky.
no.
I mean,
So that means I'm unlucky.
That's correct.
There were no balls.
Correct. Only squares.
A ballless existence.
Yeah, only,
yeah, I mean,
only
there
cubes
should
and
still
pyramids.
be the one by the cage,
Balls.
right?
There is still that one that you guys have been throwing
okay,
around.
yeah,
Like,
I'll
that
go-
one is still around.
That's
I'll go
stone
grab
is
that
over
one.
here.
Yeah.
And I'll do it again. I will flip the paper back over, line the ball back up on the sheet, pick it up, and go, take this! Squash away! And throw the ball at this one, we'll say.
Okay.
Nope. That's a 9.
I don't think
not
that dice rolled above a 6.
Nope. No, it didn't roll a 9. It just rolled a 9. I have 1 inspo. I can't use 1. I need
Yeah, you used it beforehand.
2. Sorry. Ignore me, and I'll use my entire movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, brave, stepping on the runes.
Yes.
You're okay.
Your life left before your eyes.
Listen,
It was a backup,
reason
not even
why
looking where I was
he's-
going.
As soon as you
sorry.
said stepping on the runes, I was like, oh my god, there are runes there.
I'm so sorry.
don't worry. George the Eighth. He's the one that will think ahead.
I presume it is you.
It will be, yes. They charge the nearest target.
Well, Dovrik is, so this guy can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
That's all me.
Yeah, they're gonna make a big.
Well,
ol'
only
So
9
many
get
could actually
around
make
you.
it.
Don't worry, yeah, only 9 can hit me this round. Most of them with advantage.
There's only 5 of them left.
This guy has to get all the way around. But
All right.
he will get into my square. Which
Yes,
I'll
he
make
will.
an
You'll attack
on
him.
This guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you want him to just go right to Jowdred's thing, or
Whatever is the closest thing for him to get to.
On the dash.
that would be here? Yeah. So he dashes right up to
All right.
Jowdred, but he doesn't get to make an attack.
So we've got 3 of them can attack, I believe. And then you're going to
three
attack
of them,
one of them.
all 4 of them are 3 of them are allowed to attack. The other one did its full movement, but that one that enters in,
Yes,
I'll-
it's going to, you get to attack.
16 plus, so the 19 to hit. Sorry, more than that.
That hits. Yes.
21 to hit, and then 24 to hit. Yeah, I'm rolling.
Jeez.
It's rolling hot now. And these
You had to get all the bad rolls out of
It
it.
just had to show you who's boss to let you have the best stuff.
right? So I will just, I guess, hit him twice. So that is, wow, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
You still get sneak attack,
15
though.
in total. I'm not going to waste it. I got 2
You
hits.
get it once per turn. It's not a waste.
15, just
You
for good
get
measure.
it.
Another 2 more, so 17 damage into him.
17 damage.
It's good to be back.
We'll take him down
With a shank.
very
Yeah.
much, with very much gusto. Oh, jeez. Very good. Both your boards are fine.
Oh, are you rolling percentages?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they're both fine.
Okay.
From that point, so he goes down, and then the 3 of them attack poor Dovrik.
Last port over. Well,
I mean, I have one of the higher ACs currently, so
17, 20, and 7.
not much I can do about those numbers.
poetry. It was poetry.
You could say my AC is
Ow.
God tier. Oh.
I mean, my AC is basically unhittable.
No, I mean, it's only. It's not
I got
that
the best
good.
AC of the party, guys.
I said I have one.
Probably the best AC out there.
Right, you're looking at 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
At this level, that actually hurts.
Yes, it does.
Noted.
First level's great. Everything's deadly.
Yeah.
That takes us to Dovrik down at the 5 marker.
Let's see. I could club him uselessly with that solid +1 to hit
How's it
bonus.
useless?
Because it's D4 and I get a +1 to die roll to
Oh
hit.
yeah, okay, that's fair. That could.
Oh,
end
sorry.
up-
It's D4 -1.
We should find some weapons.
Ah, yes, very good.
I would love a short sword.
Break your own. No. Okay. Well.
I would like to. Realistically, I'm gonna have to take. Man, the taking attack of opportunity is kind of deadly right now, but I
It's
kinda have
only
to.
3.
Just
There's
go.
only
Just
two-
take dodge. Just take dodge mode and hold them there. And I'll just go around. I'll just go around like a
Okay.
throwing machine and pop them all off. It'll be great. And then pass their balls over. to this guy.
Strategizing.
I think I will.
Yeah, without suspend.
So no, if you remember, if you're beside me, then I can help you not get hurt.
Just stay there.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah, I'll take the dodge action and
Oh shit. The cloak's
immediately.
off.
Let's see, a bunch of people died immediately
Oh shit.
where I'm standing. What were they?
the
Were they
cloak
wielding?
off.
They were wielding nothing finesse based, right? Because this is where the burning hands group happened.
That's right. Yes.
So yeah, none of them are finesse. Are any of the 3 in front of me finesse weapons, or are they all
Make
just?
a luck roll.
Classically unlucky.
Yeah, so
Well-
far this hasn't been going in your favor.
Oh no, I'm unlucky.
Okay, nope, they're all wielding strength-based weapons.
We were rolling like bosses.
No, don't worry, the
Everything's
dispel dice is rolling
fine.
too high. It's always been the first die, and it's been crushing every roll.
Hey, you want to get them all out now while you're fighting commoners?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just stay put.
Okay,
Here,
so,
take
so you're
disadvantage.
dodging.
Yeah.
Very good. Keymaster.
Yeah. Yeah. I will move up to the first. Actually, I have enough movement that I can go all the way around in between 2 of them. I'll just try and hit
One on each?
One on each.
Very good.
So on the first guy, that would be an 18 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I will just put some damage into him with the finesse. 7 into him.
Okay, down he goes.
And the next one I'll turn. Ooh, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, to get him.
And I'll sneak this one.
Non-lethal keymaster.
8.
Disemboweled.
What? As it all hits the ground.
We'll work on your form.
I mean, his form's amazing.
Jowdrad. There is a guy within 5 feet of you. He looks quite hostile. His eyes glazed over as he's wielding.
Taste the flesh. Taste the flesh.
Just take the door and go. That is a 9 to hit.
You sure?
That's, I think 10's the
Yup.
number we're looking for.
Okay. He sidesteps.
And he's like, come on in.
Was it?
Yeah.
I did my best. I couldn't have done any better.
Gambit.
Not looking good. Wait, there's only 2. These are out there. There's only 2 left.
That's right.
Yeah.
I trust those lads to get on with it.
Start
Do I-
opening doors.
I want to investigate
This
the
room that you're in.
source of the music.
It appears to be emanating from everywhere and anywhere.
Okay.
Kind of like you can even hear it echoing out through that open door now.
Okay, but
Just
I will
Break the wound you're
check
on.
out the
It's
now
clearly
I've
the
seen
source.
this circle.
Right.
Investigate this.
There is a circle of runes beneath you. It would
Yes.
take time to properly examine them. There are also 2 large doors cut up on the other side, and then 2 smaller doors on either
Small
end.
ones.
Yes.
Door there.
Yes.
Door there.
That's right.
That I came through. Yeah. So, can I start?
I would say even with a cursory glance, you can see that the 2 doors on either side are locked.
Okay. And the one behind, does it look the exact
is
same
also
as
locked.
that one?
They look similar, but it is also locked.
Why don't you summon up your trusty bonfires, or
I don't have that.
do you have any damaging cantrips?
You know,
What? It involves balls.
I see.
Dude, that
You are-
bonfire was so dope last time.
I know. we gotta
Bonfire was
start that.
amazing.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here.
Mm.
I want to angle the bench because I'm strong like that,
Yeah.
and then jump on the end of it.
Hey. Very nice.
Oh, bonk. That's great.
Okay. Oh, let's see. What is a good way to do that? Shall we say... I'm inclined to go either with a improvised weapon using your mental stat.
Okay.
Because this is more about leverage and fulcrums and,
Yes.
and all that sort of
Science.
Yeah. So let's try that. Let's do
Okay.
that. Let's do...
That seems really good, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do...
Yeah.
You're going to make a non-proficient attack using your intelligence.
All I need you to do is not hit me, okay?
13.
That'll be enough. You
just
may roll
don't roll in the
2d6
tray.
bludgeoning.
There you go. 2d6?
Yes.
Lovely. 6, 2, 8.
There's a sickening crunch that hits him right between the legs, and he keels over.
Ooh! Balls! Oh, you got ball now!
Those balls.
All of my attacks are ball related.
Johnny Cage.
What is the ancient phrase? It's nuts or nothing.
Yeah. That's it.
Very good.
From nut to nut.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The last guy. You closed the door, right?
I have 3/4
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, he's going to turn and attack Gambit.
If someone subscribes, we should give an inspiration. They can just say who to give inspiration.
Yeah, I think
to.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for subscribing. Just tell us where you want to put that inspiration, and MVP over there will put it on. Don't give it to you.
Right.
Oh.
I say we have a hater.
That's a
Jen.
21 to hit Gambit. For 2 bludgeoning damage.
I'll take it.
1 + 1 damage. It's gonna get up there and eventually.
It's eventually gonna whittle you all down.
Stomp the
I mean-
thing and like look heroically, forgetting that this dude's right behind me.
It is Dover's turn.
You have done 10 points of damage to me.
I've done a fair bit of damage to each.
Yeah,
of
you know what? I was saying the
Except
zombie.
Keymaster.
The zombie.
Keymaster, if I might have one of those lovely dexterity-based weapon, I would love one of your short swords to be able to be more useful in combat.
Wait.
You could just use a bench.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm not good in bench combat,
He's-
but I am better at that than I would be club combat.
So he just like hands it over. You grab it. He like resists for a second. It's just like
I'll give it right back. I'm just gonna go stab a guy real quick.
okay. He lets it go.
I'm gonna then go to the person that attacked Gambit and stab him. If I'm able to get flanking, I would love
I love
to.
how we started trying to be non-lethal to these.
One of us.
Only one of us.
What did I first do? Set a
Yeah,
man
that's
on
fair.
fire. I attempted to, and then I set a bunch of men on fire. Am I able to get flanking?
Yeah, because Judge
Yes,
Wonderful.
Yes, you are.
Now, remember, just a nice swift kick.
I
Put him out
am
for
going-
1 to 4 hours.
I don't know why you guys are having issues with the dispel dice. They're doing wonderful over here. 20.
Right.
Wait.
Yes, that's going to hit. That's a D6.
1, 2, crack the back
Oh
of the
my!
head.
4 whole points of damage.
Right. His jugular no longer exists.
Okay.
It's splatting in your face. It's like you got the cage outline on you. Like, it's like,
And with that, the hostile enemies are gone, and we can close those doors up there because they were indeed closed automatically.
Oh.
so
Interesting.
we can't see in the room.
That's right.
Okay.
I would now like to properly search. I will toss your weapon back and properly like to search. For anything useful, but ideally, once again,
All right,
finesse
so-
weapons or money.
Investigation.
So no more loud noises.
Don't worry.
The door's
Zero.
opened
Could we
towards
take a
us,
nap?
right?
Yes.
And I'll put all
You drag a
So what do you
bench
do?
over.
and I put all 320 pounds against it as well.
Very good.
There's more doors, and we have more tables.
We have
Five doors.
only evidence that this door is dangerous.
I would suspect that it's not the least dangerous of doors, but okay. 17 on my investigation. To find, once again, money or
Money.
finesse weapons.
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
We've got to have money.
I mean, ideally, money has minted dates on it. So once again, if we're doing weird time stuff.
So what did you get, sorry?
17.
17. Well, you don't find anything lying around, but you do find a locked drawer sort of hidden away in the stone desk.
You should absolutely try
Keymaster,
to open
I'm
that.
assuming you don't have things on you currently, but we have a strong lad and a strong...
He holds up the key.
Keymaster, I see that you found the key.
Almost like it's in
I
his
have
name
a
or
lock.
something.
It was shocking that I had it. Would you say so, John Dredd?
Yes.
Yeah.
I smell like a burnt dog. Can you open the drawer?
Hold on
I
a
have a
second.
lock.
If
If not, I have strong lads.
this map you have here,
Yes.
all the things in here are what we see.
Yes.
I go over to the basin, the fire basins.
Yes, the brazier.
The braziers. Are they just full of coals?
Yeah, I mean, they are
Some would say small, round,
Smoldering.
stone-like objects.
smoldering. Coals.
Even
They're
think of
smoldering,
that.
though?
Yes, they are quite warm.
They're not. Are they
Are
burning
they?
warm?
They're not like they're
I'll
not on fire, but they are glowing red. Like there's like a red glow emanating from within.
I'm going to dump one out.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like sort of that hot.
When it cools off, you get all the stones you want.
Perfect. Let us not forget, we've yet to find a chest. That could be very bad for us.
And then I whip around. Does the key look like it fits?
Certainly does.
I'm not putting it in there.
Don't worry. If
I
it
would
makes
like
an
to-
attack roll against you, I can help.
I would like to trace around, and I look thoroughly, take an eye, blow on it, see how it reacts, and I will investigate.
Okay.
I would give you help, actually. But I am
I will use
not
one of
good
my
at this.
inspiration to give myself advantage on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I may go from 3 to 2. Thank you for the spend, friends. So that is a good roll, and this one is a very not good roll. So my investigation is 17
17.
as opposed to a 7.
Okay. This desk door is outlined with 2 glyphs of warding.
That's that's scary. That's what level of spell is that? That's a lot.
So I will say,
Level 3 or level 4. It casts level 3 spells out of it.
So Keymaster takes the key. He goes to put it in. He stops. He goes, I've been
I
down
have
this
a,
road
I have a
before.
question. Yeah, Gambit, what did we do last time there was a trapped
There
door?
was also
did
an
we
arcane
puppet
lock.
someone?
Arcane lock.
Okay,
Why don't we try that again?
Weekend at Bernie's one of us.
Puppet the Chronomancer into doing it.
Well, the Chronomancer is just charred bone.
I'm going to start taking a short rest.
You can certainly start
yeah,
doing
I'll
that.
start.
Would you like to help me move the other table in front of the other
No.
door? No.
I am literally about to die.
So Gambit,
Yes,
you're the magic man.
I am
The
indeed,
mojo
yes.
slinger, the mana manipulator. This has 2 powerful magic spells protecting it from me opening it, plus a lock that this is pretty much useless against. I can't do anything about this, so but I wouldn't recommend touching it or tampering with it, else go boom.
Well, there must be a way to open it if you were the owner of such a vessel.
Yes.
Weekend at Bernie's in. We can do it.
So
I will leave the area.
Is that, but a slight modification.
I'm going to go to this table and just slide it over to this door.
I will help you with
Block
that.
all the doors.
And I'm going to sit on top of the table with my legs dangling, picking my teeth with
I will be
with the
there
key
helping you with that.
and watching these guys die.
So
No, I'm not near this when this happens.
it is likely that it is biometrically related to who's opening it. So yes, we weekends at Bernia, but thinking that it might have to do with
I would definitely say, by the way, that it does look like the key would fit.
thinking
Yeah.
The arcane lock.
just to be sure. What if we take the hand and put it on a pole and open it from a distance, just in case?
Do we have rope to attach it? Do we have a pole?
Where's the paddle ball?
There's fabric all over these dead bodies.
Yes, there
Wrap
are.
the string.
There is, okay. Okay, you know what?
You said it was a paddle ball.
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
did,
board
yes.
with that. I would like to use my...
I didn't imagine it would become so
I don't know how
critical to the party's plan.
Fetch the paddle
I don't know
ball.
how we detach the hand.
There's string involved.
I love how the
No,
paddle
we
balls
just
become our
attached,
thing.
yeah, the pole to the arm,
Okay.
the key to the hand,
Yes.
and you carefully manipulate all of it,
Paddle ball's becoming our
And
shared
our
little
pole,
bird.
if we need the pole, we have benches we could split in half lengthwise.
Yes.
We have a lot of excess clothing. So we have a lot of
Speak for
spare
yourself.
cloth.
So, attach the key to the hand. Attach a piece of wood to the arm that extends as far back as we can
Okay.
go. And then we stand as far back as we can go and turn this hand key mechanism.
So you're putting the key in the hand.
Yes.
You're strapping that into the dead hand.
Yeah.
And then you're
Yes.
putting a board along the dead arm.
Yeah.
And then from a distance, you're using that to have
Yes.
the puppet the hand to turn
Yes.
the key.
Yes.
That works.
Woo!
You do see the two runes kind of like flare up, and there's almost, you feel like it's scanning the body before they fade back away again.
Jesus Christ.
It actually
We
worked.
almost just actually died.
Magic.
One of us
We did.
almost died.
You opened it?
Yeah. We weekend the Bernie's it with a board attached to the arm holding the key.
I was just
Did-
watching like 1,000 people throwing inspiration and
There is a click as the drawer then kind of slides open.
Wait.
are the glyphs
No one
gone?
move.
The glyphs have been deactivated.
I will,
Not
I will go
gone,
and
they're
look
just
into
not
it.
active anymore.
Before you move, is anyone below 5 hit points?
Hello. My name is Jaldrad Bainclad.
It's
Good to meet you again.
I think any time other than now would be poor for me to save my spell slots. So I will give you healing, my good friend. And I will cast Cure Wounds, which is verbal somatic.
Yes.
Thank you.
that is important.
Yeah.
I would have had to wait.
Oh, good roll.
9.
Good
9.
roll.
Yeah.
I will now make my way over to the drawer.
I'm almost good.
Don't touch it.
I'm
gonna
now going to
just-
leave the
I'm
cage
gonna
and walk
stand-
over there.
You know what? I'm
I
at 2, so I'm going to
I'm
burn
going to start moving
my last slot and do it. on
some
myself.
benches in front of the other door. Do you
what you're
care
gonna
to
do?
help me?
We're moving another thing.
Moving benches to block another doorway.
Well, I feel great now, so that's fine.
Okay, so where's everyone positioned here while I investigate the?
I only got 4.
So,
Like that?
I guess Gambit's up at the lectern right now.
Are you, Gambit?
Yeah.
With me?
Let's take this robed fool away.
Wow, this went honestly better than
So it
expected.
better be worth it.
Okay.
We made
so,
a plan, and it
I'm-
actually worked.
That was brilliant.
Listen, I
I'm-
expected you to die.
I expected me to die too.
I
You were
expected
so
Gambit the Knight
suggesting.
to show up.
You were so excited for it.
No, it was a hype train.
I was
thought you-
excited
Hype train.
because I didn't think anything else would
train.
work. Thank you very much.
Choo choo.
Hype train is close. It says. Oh, so it
Oh.
hasn't quite hyped yet.
Oh,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Typing up.
I will go over to to and look at the drawer now that it's open,
Mm-hmm.
and just now I will investigate the inside of the drawer.
Okay, go for it.
Excellent. 19. Ooze dice are helping
Okay.
me now. I'm not touching
So-
anything. I'm investigating inside the drawer.
In the drawer, you see there is a first aid box containing a healer's kit.
Oh, that's nice.
And 4 potions of healing.
Oh my goodness!
I heard
And
the tingling.
the softest dungeon
secondary
indeed.
hidden internal drawer.
Drawers on drawers on drawers on drawers.
Is it because I rolled so well?
Yes.
And is it glyphed?
No. You just have to know it's there.
I hold up the pole with the arm on it.
Wait, there are 2 healing potions in here. No, I'm kidding. No.
I mean, just everyone
2
has
whole
a healing
healing
potion.
potions.
So no. So Keymaster will take
That's what I said. 1 healing potion.
the 4 potions out. Yeah, as I said, there's no healing potions. He'll take the 4 potions up, put it on top of the dais,
Wow.
and the healer's kit, put it on top of the
I will
dais.
grab a healing potion.
He's like, this is way better than before. And so
I said no.
we had to buy our shit for my hamster last time. And so then
Yeah, that guy sucked.
you hated him. All 16 episodes are available online. You can watch this guy actually hate that NPC. So,
Yeah, me and my character.
and then I will take the wooden sword thing and just kind of itch open the secret compartment.
Okay.
And what is inside? 84 scorpions.
So to be clear, you're using
The wood short
the
sword.
wood
right?
short sword to do
Not
it.
my fingertips.
A gore,
okay.
Open up that little
a
compartment.
gore covered.
Very. No, I understand.
Yes.
A needle flicks out and into the wood.
He said it
needle?
wasn't glyphed. He didn't say it wasn't trapped.
Ping. Take the little pin, little dart. Is it like a nice needle?
It's decent. It's a
I'll
needle.
clean it off the robes of the sage. So it's a basically equivalent of a dart.
Do I have
A bow shuriken, if you will.
any? So is it like a needle which we can do like sewing with, or is
You
it
could,
just
yeah.
pulled do I have any alcohol on me? Like, can
No,
I
you have
take a
nothing
drink?
on you.
No, I have nothing. Well, there goes sterilizing it.
So
Right.
what's inside now?
Within this secondary drawer,
Is yet another drawer.
It's draws all the way down.
The rest of the game, I'm just going through drawers.
Drawers
I'm,
on
like
drawers.
I'm like in the drawers. My feet are sticking out. I'm just like, there's another drawer.
I mean, how do you think we get to the
The
next
drawer
level?
is a bag of holding.
Morton Canaan's drawers
Just
of
the drawer.
it is an hourglass filled with blue and gold sand.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, we have one. I should have brought it over.
Yeah, I'll grab it in a second when I go grab another round of drinks. I'll pull up the hourglass. This
Oh,
is a
good,
little
we can
tiny
tell
hourglass.
time.
Think about this big.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
Guaranteed you have not.
Oh, not this character anyway.
I certainly have.
Have you?
Gambit.
You make an Arcana check.
No. Finally, the dice are getting warmed up.
Unnatural 20.
You've heard of an experimental item used by some sages as a way to quickly refresh themselves between giving various sort of lectures or research. The blue and gold sand within is actually finely ground Renica crystals, which contains renewing mana. If you shatter the hourglass, it will release the energy within and cause time to temporarily speed up for the user, granting them an hour's worth of respite within seconds. However, if you do not shatter it, while it is on your person, you can use an action to turn it and regain one expended first level spell slot once per day. It is an action to shatter it. Once you've done that, you gain a short rest, but it is permanently destroyed.
I like extra healing potion.
So it's
Well,
like
clearly this should be used by you.
No.
I mean,
I
I have. Does that work for my? I guess no, it doesn't work
So,
for the burning hands.
once per
So I
day,
don't actually have spell
You do
slots.
that,
No,
get
you
a
just
spell
have
slot back.
Yes.
3 spells.
Or you can...
Shatter it, and yes.
Actually, I probably wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah. So,
If you have used it to get... Yes. Yeah.
so I give you this. I hand this to you.
Okay.
Since you explained
And it is an
to-
action to do that.
Lovely.
You get an extra spell slot back.
That's extra
Try it,
healing.
try it.
You feel a little refreshed.
Spell slot back.
Should we all take a potion of healing?
I think that would be most wise.
Yes.
And
And
I
until
already
I'm
did.
level 3. When I get to
I will
fast
now
hands.
add one of these things that you have just said. I have on inventory. Can I
Oh,
search
I would
the
like to
body
give
of
you
the
a-
burnt guy?
I would like to give you a club.
I have an inventory.
That is a lot of people for the record.
Wait, what are you giving me?
Club.
A
A
club.
strength-based weapon.
I have teeth.
I see that you don't appreciate my clubs. Okay, I'll take them elsewhere.
Take
I
your
will not
clubs and whittle
go
them
clubbing
elsewhere.
with you then, good sir.
I don't go to clubs. I just play the mandolin for the children.
You could do that at a club, though.
I investigate the sage's body to see if he has any sort of like arcane focus.
You may do that, yes.
Man, I've not seen someone roll
Three.
this many 4s.
It smells terrible and you just don't want to be there, but you don't find anything on his body.
I would like to, now going through our, 12 commoner bodies,
Yeah.
I would love to, for my investigation earlier, did I find anything from them?
No.
No? So no
Nothing
money,
useful.
no useful items.
Well,
What about this chair?
Good.
What's this chair like?
yeah,
It's very, very nice and plush.
Can I sit in it?
Yes.
I'll sit in it.
It's very comfortable.
I would like to,
Good.
is under the chair, though, secret weapon?
No.
No?
toot.
Damn.
When he goes under the chair.
Well, you could
Thank
you could
you.
probably break the arms off the chair. That would be considered a weapon.
I'll pick up
I would like
many
to
other
turn my
papers and quills and
club in a similar vein that the Keymaster did, into a short
No,
sword.
no. Before you go to kicking, I grab your book. Have you not learned?
No,
there
no,
are
no, no.
one,
My
two,
club
three,
that I
four,
have.
5 other doors.
I'll take the chair.
You can take the chair.
But instead of doing it on the lectern,
One hand the chair.
I would like to use the cage to try and break them
chair
in
now.
the bad corner, like the far corner over there, to try and make 2 short swords from various
want to-
amount of benches.
Bang it against the metal cage.
I would like to try and split it down the middle to make a
That might make a lot of noise.
not in the bad spot, in the good spot, in a similar vein that
They're
the
all
Keymaster
bad.
did.
what
Oh,
are you
not
trying
the
to do?
dais.
Not the dice. I'm trying to make more short swords.
That's still really loud.
Wait, but if these are half-barrel hinges,
Or we
And
could
we
go
have
to
the
other
benches.
rooms and look for weapons.
I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I know how
we
to do
could
it.
leave this first room. That is possible.
I know how to do it. I'll take the pin, like the
Yes.
dart, and I'll put it on the edge, and I will just hammer it a little bit until it splits the wood in half, and now you have 2 half pieces of wood, which would be sharp. Would that work?
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that, yeah.
Were you born with fangs?
I would like to now start dual wielding short swords.
Okay. Now.
They do have a chance of breaking. They are wood.
They are better than a
They are,
D4
yes.
minus
You're right.
1.
Okay. Now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors.
I recommend the one that has significantly less people in it than it did a moment
Actually,
ago.
that's a good point. Let's go check that room because a whole bunch of people ran out of there.
but what if they teleported there?
Then you know
Also
what?
a good point.
Well,
I would love to see.
Can I
can
spend
close the
some
door.
time looking at this circle?
Yes, yeah, you could do that.
You can do that. We'll investigate
I'm
the
going to
next
go
room.
to the other end of
Right,
the room
split the
and I'll
money.
start moving that table. Drag the chair with me.
Double up the time.
The goblin's watching them all split up and be like,
What about
yes.
Each of you take a door. I'll check the circle out. We'll do it all the way.
Let's split the party! Wonderful idea!
have we not learned anything in the last, 18 deaths?
Yeah, I learned that we can't waste our time.
What was that rule up on
because-
Renalia? You always split the platoon. Every single time. It's done wonders for us.
Do I have any inspiration? 3. I would like to investigate the circle.
And get advantage?
Arcana?
Okay. I will
Do
use
I
1
have-
for to gain advantage.
Advantage.
Do I? How much do I have? 3 as well. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll have the screen set up next time and
Yeah.
I'll have the stream deck here so we can do it as well.
Natural 20. Or 24.
These runes appear to be linked to the 3 doors. If someone were to open any of these doors incorrectly, the runes would go off, emitting 6 glyphs.
Don't open the door.
What?
Just those 3. Just those 3 around the
these
room.
3 here.
Yes.
It sounds like another weekend at Bernard situation.
We can have Bernards.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so useful.
What a bugbear that Bernard was. What a...
We can't have
I think we
What a
should
cad.
just take the arm off. It's rather cumbersome with the body attached.
I mean, what if it also checked for the brains or hearts?
Can I
You do know how these
inspect
things work.
that opposite door for ne'er-do-wells and...
You want to
Traps.
sorry, you want to peek through it or listen through it or examine it?
I would like to smell through it.
Smell through it.
Yes,
Oh,
I have advantage
door
on
is that?
smells.
And you know what?
I
While
would
he's
smell
The
for
door.
life.
Which door?
That door.
the empty door.
Ah, that one.
Yeah.
The
Um,
empty door. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Go for it.
While
No,
he's doing
don't
that,
smell.
I would like to do a listen check at the door.
Very good.
I'm also
Ah,
not
yeah,
same
bad
door.
good
at that.
smell. 23.
23. Same door.
Same door. And I am listening for 18.
Okay. So Jowdrad, you smell sweat,
I mean,
body odor.
Ah,
a
yes,
lot of
the gym.
burned people as
and,
well. 'Cause that
and
is
Dovrik, you
great
hear
body.
you hear muffled for the master. For the master.
Oh, shit.
more people in there. Not
Two.
as
Two.
at least 2 people in there. Not as empty.
Were you
as,
listening?
The same door that Joe
Yeah, same door.
Oh.
Not as empty as once thought, but there's only 2 of them.
I know what to do. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. You need to be ready to throw open the door and then duck.
I could do
I will
that.
put the chair lovingly.
He's a
The
dwarf.
door opens to
I'll
this.
put the
I
door
could
lovingly
just
to
hide
one side of that cage.
Okay, so we'll move the
I-
table. Hold on.
I
We'll
have
move
a
the table.
better plan.
Well, hold on a second. So he's moving the table, and as he's moving the table, what do you say?
I say, there are people in there, and if you want me to duck behind the door, I'll just open the door since it opens in and use it as cover.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm just going to throw a table at them.
The table was incredibly heavy, and you now realize it was pretty impressive. Gambit moved
Le-
there, Ben.
9
Very
strength
strong.
dwarf. I have seen a lot of impressive stuff. I know I'm very at the bottom of the list of impressive things.
Okay, so you guys are moving the table currently.
Hold the table.
While he's holding the table, what are you doing?
I'm still investigating the room. It's taking a while.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to do that. But he has
Keymaster,
he has determined
there's
some
people
danger.
to deal with in this room. We are considering table as our option,
Yes.
but I'm not against table. Table's pretty good.
Not throwing the chair.
Keymaster's gonna wander around the floorboards that he ripped up and look for any loose floorboards that might have secret compartments in them.
I would say that everything looks to be fairly well maintained.
So that's what I'll be doing.
yeah,
I'll just
like
be
it-
wandering
yeah.
the floor here, looking at things, just trying to find more like floorboards.
You guys have very thoroughly searched this room.
Oh yeah, well you know.
Yeah,
So I
Has
will
anyone licked the
lengthways
walls?
pick up
Yeah.
the table over my head like
Understood.
yeah.
a kind of like a trebuchet.
Temple subscribe. Hey, good to see you, Temple. Tell us where
Hey,
you want.
Temple.
Tell us
Hey!
where that subscription inspiration goes.
Yes, very good.
I think all subscription inspirations just go directly to me. Just
I
make
don't
it
think
easy.
at
Just make
all.
it nice
the
and easy.
inspi- I think that the Milky Way can figure that out. Which he has to make a decision between Leroy, Chrono, and the rest of the gang. All right, so Gambit apparently. Yay!
Hurrah!
Huzzah! Okay.
ready?
Temple has always been my best.
I am as ready as I will ever be.
Door open.
Are you throwing the door open and tossing it?
So when the
I
door
have-
is thrown open, what do I see? Because I'm going to need to.
As the
I'm
door
going to need
opens?
to get in the door and then throw.
Does this get revealed?
If you are opening that door, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's take a look.
What
There's a statue in the way.
Don't worry about it. Hold on. Let me describe first before you get
If it's
to
a golem,
Anthony.
put it back
throw
over.
a table at it.
Sorry.
Close that door, close the door, close.
Oh my God.
Where the heck is my...
Oh, you just rotate the screen.
Why is the rum always gone?
Oh, here we go.
Did you
Because
drink?
you drink it
Do you
too
wanna have your
fast.
screen on?
You have to
Okay.
savor it.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because look,
Yeah, we can move the
Yeah,
whole thing if we
I
really
did not
need to.
savor it.
You have opened up into the door opens up into a square chamber, gilded continually like the rest of the rooms. The artificial glow and the high stained glass windows and the even wash of motes coming from above, consistent. The song still playing continuously, closing in from all sides, and the smell of old books and the metallic scent of oil kind of permeating out. But there is a large statue of some sort of wizardly figure. He looks a lot like the sort of wraithful person who you
Yes.
spoke to, the sort of the one who said he had claimed this place.
not that guy, the other guy.
Oh.
The ghostly man that you stuck
and,
your hand onto.
That is the major feature in the center. Standing around the statue are two notable figures.
Two more Backstreet Boys?
No.
Oh, no.
One of them is dressed in a sapphire gi, and the other one is dressed in armor wielding very much metal sword.
Think that's a better sword than
There
me.
are also two staircases, one leading up and one leading down on opposite ends of the tower. And you do see that upon each of those stairs are commoners, one on each stair.
But for the master?
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. There are several more than that.
Several more?
Stop.
But while they're...
Let's just place a clown core.
So if we can place these two guys on either side of the statue facing towards the back end there.
I don't like that.
Facing
person.
that way.
Everyone just gave you inspiration if all of you yell chump change.
All right.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Chumps change! Wow, thank you.
Thank you very
Now,
much.
as you throw the door open, this is not being done stealthily. You're doing this rather quickly and aggressively.
For the master. For the master.
Are they within table throwing range?
Well, we'll get to that. I'm questioning the nature of the door opening.
I would think I was going to try and get the drop on them. It's my
Yeah.
intent.
The
Okay.
goal was that the only
So-
person they could see in the end was Zhao
Here's what we're gonna do
I'm
then.
mostly cowering.
I would like Dovrik to make a stealth check as he throws open the doors
I'm
quietly.
not bad at that. Natural 20. So only
I was thinking
23.
of disrupting that, but then you get the 20. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave that alone.
I mean, a lot of things can't be done to a
You are
20,
a
right?
fair and benevolent
Yeah,
god.
right. So the doors have flung open, and you haven't noticed them, but you will. I will say to you, Jardrad, because your passive perception is 14. I use
Correct.
right? You do see that while you can't necessarily see the folks on the stairs, you do smell now with the doors fully open. You do sort of smell that up and down those stairs are more. It's like you're smelling more individual.
Like Smecco location.
Yeah.
Smecco location.
It's a very good word.
But I will say that you have indeed got the drop on them.
So there is.
Get it?
There's
Table
sort of like
drop?
a monk-looking figure in a gi kind of.
Yes.
And a sort of
Nice.
bladed knight.
A blade, a knight with a fighter with a blade.
Someone actually having proper
you know.
equipment.
This is not a fighter and a monk the way we know them.
Well,
Well, maybe him.
this is a big table. And that statue is in the middle, so I'm going to just sort of.
Maybe we just close
I will
the
also
doors,
say. I will also
put the
say.
table back, take a short
just
rest.
to make sure. There do appear to be kind of runes around the edge of the statue.
This is just getting like progressively. It's like, oh, we can take those commoners. Oh, there's a couple of guys we could take those on. Oh, guys with commoners. Oh, statue with ruins. Explosive dragons everywhere. There's a Marut there too.
They have not noticed you, but it is
Five
only
beholders.
Just reclose those doors.
it is. Yeah, I was
More
gonna say,
than a
literally
the worse this is getting.
a second before they're going to recognize what's happening. So you
I am going to throw this table at the one with the. At the one in the gi.
Okay.
And screw your deflect missiles as a friggin' table. So don't you get that tone of voice with me, young man.
This map,
We're just
by the
lob.
way,
What do I roll for lob table?
this map, by the way, is amazing because we've thoroughly played with all of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
We're playing with all the toys.
We're getting
like toy time at the same
we're getting our
time.
sponsors worth out of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Or my time out of it, I guess I should say.
Well, Warlocks
I was
are
up,
great.
I was
This
up
is-
very late
yeah.
building this dungeon.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, because you built the whole damn
I
dungeon.
did build the whole damn dungeon. Thank you.
What do I do for
So to throw table,
initiate throw table?
I would say that would be a throw with no proficiency. So
Okay.
strength or dex.
It's things like this that make
I will give myself advantage.
Okay, yeah, I was going to offer that to you,
it's
but yeah,
things
if you
like
want
this that make people watching D&D go, DMing
caught.
looks intense.
That's very.
Because,
Stop
yeah.
rolling into those. Okay. That is a 17.
Wow.
It's a table.
It is a missile.
So I did
It's
just
so
say it
big.
was a ranged weapon attack.
You had to choose the monk, didn't you?
It is a thrown weapon attack. There is
It
a
is
difference.
a. It is.
There's a
level 2
difference.
monks get deflect
That
missiles
is
then.
true.
A ranged weapon attack is with a ranged weapon. A thrown weapon attack is a thing that has the thrown property. It's a thrown improvised table.
Who gets the inspiration if he doesn't deflect it?
We gotta get Tom and Mike.
Oh yeah, we gotta get you. can
Deflect
plug a
missiles
headset in.
3rd level. God.
That is true.
That's a scary
it
level.
By a
does-
ranged weapon attack?
Ranged weapon attack is not the same as a.
Thrown.
Well, hold on. Are any of those words capitalized?
No.
Ranged weapon attack.
None of them are
Because
capitalized.
there's wording is weird. It's like
This is a
attack
much
with a
nicer
range.
discussion.
Here we go. Deadliest Dungeon, everybody.
No, this is good.
We're
This is
into
a
it.
much nicer.
Oh, where's
definition.
thrown? Show me thrown. Where's thrown?
Yeah.
Give me the definition of thrown.
So, because there's makes an attack with
there's
a ranged
like
weapon.
attacks,
There's
and there's
makes
ranged
makes
weapons.
yes.
Welcome to 5th edition, ladies and
Very
gentlemen.
specific.
Point,
There are
Tom.
some
Actually,
specific
yes.
things.
Now I've seen those. Yeah.
To make a
you
range
go.
To make a ranged attack.
Would you like more?
If the weapon is a melee weapon, use the same ability score for the melee attack. Yes, so thrown, you make a ranged attack. Ranged weapons make ranged weapon attacks. There is a difference. I know this for.
Wait,
cause-
but this would be under improvised.
And this, yes, improvised weapons can have the thrown property
Correct.
if
DM so deems them to
So
be
I'm
in
going to
this
throw it
situation.
out there that says the weapon can make a ranged attack. Under ranged, a weapon that can be used to make a ranged attack has a range in parentheses.
But I would.
So
I
I'm
think-
going to throw it out there. They both just say make a ranged attack.
But it's up to Devin whether he thinks a table has the thrown property.
Also,
I
is
mean-
a table a missile, or is it a very big table?
There's a lot of.
Because if a table.
In the
I didn't
end,
see it coming.
All right.
he is
didn't see it
actual
coming.
god. I mean,
That I will give you. Okay.
so you have
This is the
advantage.
better argument for you to make.
You don't
In
need to use
terms
your-
of them being surprised,
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't need to use your.
that is a much
If
better.
you want to deflect tables later, so be it.
That is it. You know
If
what?
they can't see it
I'm
coming.
inclined to say that a monk should be able to deflect a table, but in this circumstance, it is surprised, it is caught off guard,
Yeah.
and thus will not deflect.
I mean, who throws a table?
But also
Judge
on
Red
that,
Fake
Judge Red, you didn't have to use your inspiration to give you advantage because you're attacking from an unknown spot in a from surprise. You just had advantage.
Is that true?
Yeah, right. They didn't. They don't know where you are. You're making attack.
I don't think that's an actual rule. I think
that
that's just a
not?
host rule that most people use. Yeah.
No,
I,
but the thing is,
Really?
you're the one that stealthed. I did not. So I will say I'll use my inspiration. I'll be fair.
I think you actually
No,
have to be
I mean
hidden.
that's fair. I
I did
honestly
not hide from them. They just did not see me.
that's fair.
immediately.
I don't
Yeah.
fully know what is and isn't a house rule. That just
In
a
any case,
lot.
I threw it.
You
yeah,
threw it.
very hard.
Thanks for
And
our sponsor,
so,
Wellington.
Yes.
Did you roll to hit? You did. You rolled
Yeah,
a 16.
17 to hit.
17, which does
Dobrik?
hit.
What do I
Oh,
roll?
yeah.
2d6 bludgeoning.
2d6 bludgeoning.
Well, no, you did
damage.
throw it. Sorry, you threw it, so it's gonna be a d4.
D4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, next time just table
No.
slam.
Yeah,
people.
well, yeah, because that's the difference, right?
Can I be
It's-
Yeah.
I have 2d4 because of its girth.
I mean, the same as throwing
That was the bartering stage.
So here's the thing, right?
throwing a table versus throwing a
a table
rock.
is not designed to be. We're really into it now. A table is not designed to be thrown.
This is good.
Right? You are throwing a table, which I would remind you is a large rectangular object, which is not aerodynamic in the slightest,
No.
and is going to catch a lot of drag in the air as it sails. So by the time it hits the guy, what I will say is this: it does a D4 bludgeoning, but I will make him make a save to be knocked prone.
Oh,
I have a
monk?
question.
Oh, how
That's
nice.
fair.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a question. Which would you prefer to be have thrown at
The
you from a
defense vest.
bodybuilder, a table or a rock?
Well, rock's more aerodynamic.
But which one do you want to have thrown at you?
That is
That's why
The
the
table.
prone
That's
thing.
why I'm saying
that
it's
is-
okay. I just
um,
want to make sure that you would be willing to.
I would prefer a
5
table be
points.
thrown at me than a boulder, yes.
5
Not a-
points of bludgeoning damage.
See, that's not bad.
Can I counter and say, yes, argument to be marked prone, but with disadvantage?
Why disadvantage?
Because it's a giant table.
Big
also,
table.
doesn't see it coming because they're surprised.
Yes.
All right, you knocked the bloody monk prone.
Choose peace.
That table goes flying out of the room, just slams into the monk, and then it's like, what the hell was that? And the door's just closed. There's nothing wrong.
She is prone. They are prone.
Right. Unless you wish to act any further.
I would like to hold my action that if people come through that door, I'm going to stab them.
Yeah, I'm still like,
Everything's fine.
I think I'm onto something, lads.
Okay.
Kima's just scurrying through the floorboards.
So you guys are hanging out by the door ready. You're just,
I'm holding my
I've
action.
got the door closed,
yes.
and I'm going to
We have some.
I'm going to attempt to hide behind the door. I'm gonna roll a stealth check to hide behind the door.
I'm gonna
Big
join them in
Malamute.
hiding.
This big Malamute just hiding behind the
That's
guy.
a natural 19, so a dirty 20.
All right.
I'll
And then
join-
I'm going to ready an action to viciously bite the next thing that comes through the door.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
join them with a 16 stealth, and then
You think I'm playing around?
hold my action.
This is a
Two.
fucking game.
Short sword someone that comes through that door. And also just go. We have some unhappy people on the other side of this door. People with weapons.
Going to
Yeah, very
non-teethily teach them a lesson.
Very good.
Are you going to gum these people?
Going to gum them like they've never been gummed before.
Jazrad, just kill them. I will
We do have.
stealth.
Yeah, there's,
Okay,
there's
you're gonna
actually
hide?
like 3 just unconscious
There's
people.
2 unconscious
hide
people in
behind
this
the
room.
ball, as I'm-
But they're unconscious for 1d4 hours. We don't have to worry about them.
As I go past the unconscious folks, I'm just gonna. And then I'm gonna hide.
What was that noise?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth behind,
Stealth behind the table.
I trust you intrinsically with my life, Keymaster. I know you would never betray me or tell me a lie.
I would never betray you. Maybe lie, but
What?
Only for your benefit.
focus your anger behind the door.
I smell the presence.
So stealth.
Yes.
Yeah. So 17. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm rolling, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So 17. So I'll just behind the
You're
table.
fairly
and
confident in
I'll
your
sit
hide.
there quietly because I have a feeling that door's going to spill open with a lot of angry folk.
Quite possibly. Gambit, anything from you?
No, I'm still investigating the.
Very good. I
on
mean,
the
you're
table
like
that bursted up.
way.
Yeah, he's
very
hiding
angry.
by the table.
No, he's hiding behind the table.
Are
this
you
table.
hiding
Yeah,
under
he's
the
hiding behind the
table or
table.
beside the table?
Doesn't matter. I stealth
Your
around
point is he's
the
ducking
table.
behind the table and he's using that.
Because when they come through that door,
So
I
when
don't
they
want
come
to be
through,
seen.
all they're going to see is one large man on the other side of the room.
Yeah, because this chair is over here, isn't
Yes,
it?
this line clearly
What?
goes from
No.
this door to the other one. I think I'm onto it now.
The door throws open as a fully armored knight in chainmail shield with a long sword bursts in through the door, triggering your.
So
I'm assuming at advantage as he does not see me.
and also we're
Yes.
flanking.
Well, yeah.
All right, so
master!
For the master,
give me
the
your
master.
suit. Yeah, right.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's
Oh, that's real bad.
Whoa, that's terrible. It's double nat ones. I'm going to.
Oh.
You can't.
You can't mess with D1s.
Not ones and
Can't
not
mess with
20s
ones and
are
20s.
immune.
Why?
Goodness.
Would
Yeah,
like
I would
to
advantage.
reroll
That works
Oh,
both ways.
One
Oh,
of
no,
the.
You can't mess with my ones.
Wow.
We're going to try this again.
I break my teeth on his chain. Like, oh!
Off the table.
You just spent one. Or two, I guess.
Does this guy have a
Why are you
shield? He
wearing
does.
rings
He does
of
have a shield.
metal?
I'm going to say then probably 16 misses, right?
It does. Indeed.
Yeah. This is an annoyingly high amount of AC at this level. This is a problem.
He's got chainmail and a shield.
So you can see, he was just lulling us into a false sense of security. Now the Deadliest Dungeon's begun.
We need to disarm this
I mean,
man
the
of his
first, the
shield.
first room, right? You got-
Okay.
So those two actually.
Oh, man.
Are we in
right.
initiative?
So, well, as soon as so he's burst in, and he is going to make an attack, and then we are going to go into initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to just 50-50 this. I don't think it.
50.
Neither
Do I have
of
any
us
cover
annoyed
from the
him.
door? I came up from behind the door and bit him.
Like the oh, I see the door. Yeah, you can.
Do
You,
I have to have some half door cover?
According
Yeah,
to
you
the
could have-
minis, you have.
yeah, you have half cover from the doors. I think.
There you
Yeah.
Yay!
That's
Hulk is gonna
reasonable.
need it.
That's fine.
+5.
All right. So, Jowdrad, evens or odds?
Half is supposed to.
Evens or odds?
Well, you're an odd fella.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to choose evens.
Evens. All right, Dovrik, you are being attacked.
Damn it.
That's how you do it.
I'm hiding here.
I'm hiding over here.
So he swings at you with his long sword
Very long sword you got there.
for a
scary.
17 to hit.
You do get
You're
cover
very
from
high
the door.
armor class.
It's what, +2 from the door?
You do have a +2 from the door.
That's not high enough. Well, I would like to use 2. Why don't we try this again, my friend?
Reroll that.
another-
Please
down.
re-roll that. That
Dobrik's
is.
down to 0.
I should be at 1. By my math, I should be at 1.
Okay, we have 2 here.
No, Tom said
We have to follow math.
0?
Yep.
Using those dudes.
Okay.
We got to follow the MVP.
No, that's fine. I could have missed 1 easily.
Okay, so you've spent those 2,
Yes.
and I've re-rolled.
Yes.
I've rolled higher.
Okay. So it sounds like I'm getting stabbed by a longsword.
You are being slashed.
Oh, wait.
Slashed by a long sword.
Wait. We can spend inspiration, right?
Yes, you can. So can I. If I,
I
really
don't
want
even
to.
know what's happening.
I'm having
Hit
some
by a long
ouchies.
What are you at? A year full, right?
I'm at 9.
I mean, I know
I
what
was
I'm
at
doing.
full. I healed myself up to full and then got slapped twice.
There was conversation earlier in chat about an over-under who's going down first. I don't know if anyone had picked Dover.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's between Dovik or Gambit. Those are the
Oh,
only
it's always-
two options.
The
Don't worry.
Deadpool started, everybody.
Deadpool,
Dovik
yeah.
stands in the front, and then Gambit does something questionable.
Not
We got a
yet.
poll in chat
Not yet.
for.
Oh, no, so sorry. Yeah, I was
Okay,
saying, I was
we
saying
got a poll in chat for inflict condition or maximize damage against Dovrik.
I would like to vote for inflict condition.
But you don't get a vote.
I would
thought we
like.
just end those
Let me pull out Twitch. 1 second. Let me check.
Or inflict?
Yes.
An ad. No. Hey, we're in Twitch too.
Yeah. Hey, we're like 4 whole votes.
Wait, you have an inflict condition as a thing you can do?
That's everyone.
All of you have that.
Yeah.
that was
number
the same
4.
yeah.
Restore
blind,
or inflict.
deaf,
Oh yeah, add
poison.
or rid condition.
Yes.
Yeah, blind, deaf, poison, right?
We are
Blind, deaf,
so
and
dead.
stunned or poison.
That's right.
Stunned is on
being
that
on
list?
there is a little,
Oh my goodness.
little generous and also scary of
Stunned
you.
is brutal. How would you? Why would you put stunned beside something like deafened?
Well, I imagine that.
Who the hell's ever gonna pick deafened?
I imagine stun is stunn's gonna be
I
one
need to
tip,
have
but the
a
other
drink
things
right
are.
now. I'm stressed out already. I wasn't in
Tom, better go get some more.
Chunks change.
Right. I'm seeing. It looks like it's 50-50 at the moment, but
Thanks, Wellington.
point is, you've been hit.
I
Either inflict condition or or max damage. I like this.
Is there no save for the inflicted condition?
No.
think so. No.
Inflict condition, specifically incapacitated.
Wait, incapacitated?
How many-
No,
how
by
many points do you have?
unconsciousness.
I've got a few.
Yeah, that's
I have 4, right?
listen. I'm voting because no condition is worth more
Right.
than me probably hitting
While that's
0.
going, so you have indeed been hit, I believe, yes? Or you
Absolutely.
two were talking about possibly
My-
spending inspiration.
I will not be. I'm not paying attention, so I feel
Very
like
good.
I'm
My
done.
AC currently is 15.
All right,
so
I did
I'm
roll
getting
higher than
hits.
that.
Inflict condition is overwhelming.
Yeah,
Very good.
I'll
Thank you,
I'll
people.
spend 2 of my inspiration to let you reroll. No,
Okay.
wait. What are my other options again? Hold on.
You can with 2. You can
You can
reroll
subtract
or
your proficiency bonus
That's
from the
it.
roll.
I think this is fine to let Ward.
Let it hit.
I think it's fine to let it hit. I think we need to save the.
I'm
inspiration.
having like deja vu here because he said this is the first time he died in Deadliest Dungeon. He said the exact same thing. Do you know what? I will not spend the 2 inspiration. I'll take those back, please.
Yeah.
And we will let history repeat itself.
I still have a spell slot as well. So
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
There's a healing over
right.
there. I got a potion I can down. We have options.
Very good. You have been slashed with the long sword for 5 slashing damage.
That's not that bad. Wow.
But- and he has,
Wait
and he has
for it.
slashed you across the eyebrows,
oh no.
causing blood to pour into your eyes, blinding you.
You know, I can deal with that.
I will spend the 4 inspiration.
You have a Gale Force 9 blinded token.
There is one in here somewhere. There's so many tokens.
At which point,
I found deafened.
those of you who can see, witness as blue and orange cogs of time swirl around the soldier's sword as he moves with speed beyond human to make a second slash, with advantage this time as you are now blind.
Oh, no. I know what this
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
You know what? That hurts.
Very good.
I'm not paying attention.
And now I will spend the 2 inspiration for him to reroll that
Okay.
because now it's getting too close to his death.
I'm at 4. If it does hit me, I'm down.
I have rolled higher.
Christ's sakes, Devin. All right, I've spent 2.
Okay.
The only thing I spent was the 4 to make him blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, which will last for the round.
Doesn't matter. I'm at 0. Almost. There's
Right,
no world in
so
which I'm not
you
at
take
0.
another
My God,
5
this is crazy.
slashing damage.
Should have taken that short rest.
There is a token for unconscious.
Well, there's a lot of inspiration
Or
pouring
dying.
right now
I
for you,
mean, I'm in
Dobrik.
dying, my
There's a
friend.
dying.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
There's a lot of inspiration.
As Dovrik
Thank you
goes
very
down,
much.
and we will roll initiative.
Okay. Roll well.
I'm gonna roll
let
mine
me-
with
I want-
disadvantage.
So you spend.
I want a really bad
No, I'm just
initiative here.
I'm gonna
Okay.
self give myself disadvantage because I'm not paying attention.
This is a deadly.
friendliest dungeon.
Thank you.
That only makes sense to me.
What'd you get?
2.
2, okay.
I will do a reroll. I'll spend some of my 5 to go down to 3.
What is this?
Unless I had more than 5.
Oh, yes.
I assume Dovrik just
Yep.
goes.
Wow, that is 1 point better.
I
That's
still roll for the purpose of when I make my death saving
Yep.
throws.
What did you get?
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
I really wanted to
I
roll
got
1.
10 on my inspo.
I got 8
You got 10.
with a reroll.
She spent inspo on that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Okay.
Wages do you
It was
get
going to
in
be
there?
7.
Right.
people's bits
I need to
just for
also put these guys in.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, if you wanted easy, who's going to die
Okay.
first? Absolutely.
Those of you who can see, so not him.
I have much bigger issues than
You
my
see
inability to see.
you see the one in the blue gi kind of just move, and all of a sudden they just seem to be like their kind of body begins to sort of shake and luster as they zoom into the room, almost as if the world around them has slowed for their perception.
Yeah, bullet time, bull crap.
Hey, you know, you want to invent something,
down?
you got to be weird.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to deal
He's
with
down?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh yeah,
down.
he's down.
Oh, I'm at 0.
Yeah.
Shit.
The monk is going to run in. Let's see here. He's got some options. He's going to
Well, we'll see. He might also.
take a. Let's see. He's going to run in. He's going to see Jowdrad is there. I'm not going to be horrible and attack the downed Dovrik because Jowdrad's actually a threat at the moment.
Deadliest Dungeon.
That's also refreshing.
Well,
Yeah.
level 1 hype train.
Hey, level 1 hype train.
The thinking is mainly like, yeah, sure, we could kill the dwarf, but then we're just going to get like mowed in the back by this giant wolf person.
my
I'd rather
God,
just take
this
them
is
out too.
crazy.
Because as far as they can tell, it's just the two of them and some rando guy in the back like scribbling notes. They're like, we take
Rando?
him out, we can
How
just deal with
dare
it.
you.
They don't know Keymaster's there yet.
That's right.
Do I still have half cover from the door?
You do still have half. Well, no, this guy just runs around the door. He's a monk.
Oh,
He's got
well,
like
that's
ridiculous movement, so he just runs around the door.
Well, I'll spend an inspiration so you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Hey, oh, good roll. Go.
Disadvantage.
Nat 1.
Yeah! Jowdrad! Okay,
cool.
guys. I am now officially at that high level of like stress
Yeah.
that we had
Flurry of
last time, but
blows.
I can't see straight.
Flurry of blows!
Listen.
flurry of
We talked
nodes.
about this guy.
Oh my god!
These people are multiple
can't.
levels
You
above
can't.
us.
Why not?
Because if you went bullet time, that's a bonus action. You can't flurry of blows.
He
Don't
didn't
try that crap.
actually. I was describing
I'm
things.
gonna attack you.
The
out.
flavor!
It
The
was
flavor scription!
Yes.
I tried.
That is a nat 20.
We can't do anything.
Nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. So
Yup.
you are going to take 4 bludgeoning damage,
Which I take, because I'm not raging.
You're welcome.
and then I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength Oh
He's
my,
trying to knock you
how
on the dice.
dare you?
Vic,
How
give yourself
dare
advantage
you.
on this one.
24.
Very good. They give you like a shove, and you hold fast as it seems they try to slam you against the walls of the cage, which would have done some little teeny amount of force bludgeoning damage, but you know.
I'm sorry I threw a table at you. It was uncalled for, and I have become a bigger person afterwards.
The knight will turn around to assist their fellow, surging around towards Jowdrad.
Holy shit.
Their sword still wreathed in blue and orange cogs of time as they'll take out a strike.
I'll,
Hold on.
hold on.
I'm looking at my inspiration.
After you,
You've got 4 left, right?
I got 2 left.
Why doesn't
Yeah,
he?
four.
Oh,
You're
I've
getting
been
it.
given more.
Oh, you
my
got
God.
more than me? Okay, then you can do
Okay,
it.
one?
so, yes, please disadvantage yourself. Disavail yourself of this strike, please.
Now they can't flank you because they couldn't push you into flanking position. So,
Too thick.
yeah,
Oh my god.
I will attack with
Why are we doing this
disadvantage.
to ourselves here?
Well,
Do you want
Because
weapons?
we're
Do you want
masochists.
weapons? Like, a walking loot drop, but there's a
I'd say that's the reward for this fight.
walking loot drop.
That's an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Very good. Swift strike.
I'll
Don't
spend
let-
another one. Disadvantage.
All right. That's a 10.
Misses.
Yes!
All
yes!
right.
You're still alive! Oh my god, you're still alive!
You hear the unionized groan of "For the master" as several more commoners begin to billow down
Close the
stairs.
door!
If you can please put 8 commoners in that room.
8? 8? What are you doing to us?
This is a balanced fight.
We don't have 8.
Oh, we don't have 8.
Oh, I have more.
Back street.
sorry.
Does it take their turn to get
Oh,
more
no!
commoners at least?
That, yes.
They're summoning the backup dancers!
Yeah, it's a
Now,
flash mob. all of
I
a sudden.
do. I do want to say.
That we might have
Yes,
messed
I do want to
up
say that
a little.
each of them are currently holding what looks to be a sort of
Oh, yeah, plus one
makeshift.
flail.
Yeah, no, a makeshift sling, each of them holding multiple what could be
Ranged
described
weapons?
as balls.
The balls come.
Made of,
Fiery
made of
balls.
rock.
The rock
Hey,
balls.
if you pick those up when they're so nice and warm, maybe you get a
I'm gonna pick
point.
one.
I will say,
Goodness.
yeah, they don't really have much to attack at this point, so they all kind of just mill into the room.
So they're just like they're milling.
Yeah, they mill into the room. So Dovrik, you're making a death save.
Yeah.
wait,
Do I? Yeah.
The tension shall build far better, I believe, is if I am to roll your death save and you don't know what it is.
Ah.
Classic Deadliest
Now,
Dungeon.
We
do
don't
like
have
when
we
the
don't have a
audience
die
knows
cam
that.
set up
Yeah.
yet. The audience should know. So
What if
do
you
have the
roll it
ability
there?
to
We
chat
avert-
in there?
I do indeed.
So you can write it in, and
there
we
you
just won't look at the chat.
Or we can
Look
just all
at the
close
chat.
our eyes.
Well, there's no word for it. For this. Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, you could roll it there and we
Don't
could
worry,
Yeah.
we'll have a die cam somewhere.
sounded good.
That
You know what? That's
That
good.
sounded
I'll
really
let
good.
that
A number
happen.
was rolled.
Where are you putting it?
In the chat.
Okay, I'm not looking at the chat then. I'll take that die back.
I did. I gave it back. It's right there.
Come on, Chonk, save us.
Okay, Keymaster.
100 inspiration.
That's good.
That's good. Oh, I love this. I forgot that this was the thing.
We also had traps. Remember?
Yeah.
Temple of
Inspiration
Death
traps. I remember this now. This is great.
Yeah, so from your perspective, if they do say it's a trap, you can keep it secret from us and then trigger it when it happens.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, but if they didn't say that, then you can announce it.
Gambit, you are the one with the balls.
I am the ball master.
So just tap yourself on the face. So
So that was you, so I believe it's, or you.
I would
need
get
3.
the heck.
I need your 3.
Yeah.
So we have initiative
I get
order.
rid of that.
They,
monk.
they're gone, right? So are you going to
Their
get the hell
turns
out of
have
there?
done. Yes.
I'm gonna just start beating the shit out of them, but I need that monk dead.
the monk is damaged.
The monk has taken
Oh,
a table
sorry.
to
I'm-
the
I'm-
back of the noggin.
Can
I'm
you,
very
That's
bad.
I
indeed.
can balls to the face.
And give the DM an inspiration.
Teabag the hell out of the mug.
Teabag.
Okay. Can you get that
Small
door
price
closed?
to pay.
Can I get the door closed?
Yeah.
No. I'm still not paying attention.
God.
Oh my God! Why is it my turn? Why is it always my turn on these situations?
No pressure.
Just come and give me a healing potion.
Yeah, you can get him out.
That monk.
That
needs-
would take your action to
That
do.
monk needs to die.
That monk.
Or
I get
just-
the
monk has to
sacrifice.
die.
Oh,
That
then,
one needs to
then kill
die.
the monk first. And
Getting
then,
you, yeah.
listen, I can give myself advantage on my saving throws for a little bit.
Oh my God! No, that monk really needs to die.
Yes.
So
no,
why
if
don't-
it stuns you, you're dead.
Kill the monk.
No, that monk has a lot of
I'll,
key.
I'll fix myself with some advantage rolls, so I won't probably die.
It's presumably level 1.
So,
Okay. Okay.
Has to be level, or else they wouldn't have abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
the fact that the deflect missiles came up means it was level 3, okay?
Yeah, that's a level 3 monk. That monk has got 2 more
As I said-
flurry of blows in the tank.
This is a scary
Wait, you just keep
fight.
falling off. I'm losing. I'm falling apart here, guys. I'm falling apart.
I think it is at this point I can now reveal you've opened the door that led to the hardest fight on this particular level.
Of course we did, because
fact that-
because the logic of opening the door that already
That's
had.
why
There are
I
people coming out of it already. Like,
So I put the table in front of it, went to investigate something. You lifted said table,
Maybe
and
now
threw
they're
it
in
through
here.
said door.
I'll get the other table and I'll block this door again so we can kind of
Everyone
mitigate.
blames
Okay.
George for their
All right.
problems.
Here's what I do.
No, we're blaming the lack of logic about killing 6 people that came out of room and suddenly there's 10
People
more.
in here.
So here's my problem. I gotta go up and attack her.
Yes, you have
To
to
not
get into...
lose my weapons, or I throw them and stay hidden from the
No, go in.
hail of freaking stones that are gonna come at me. If I end up right here, I am gonna get 8 stones at me. No,
We'll just get
Just be good.
somewhere else.
I'll throw the.
You could disengage.
Yeah.
Bonus action
bonus
disengage. I don't have enough
Yeah.
movement to do that.
A
Yeah.
bonus action dash.
5, 10, 15,
No, you're not
Go
allowed to
around
do
there.
Oh,
can't
right.
dash
Goblins
yet.
can't dash, yes.
Goblins have
yeah.
it.
Right, that's right.
Disengage and hide.
You know
yeah.
what? I can, because there's not enough movement for them to get anywhere near me. So I am going to go here, and I'm just going to double shank. And I still have movement left.
Shank flank with me. Flank
Yeah.
shank.
Yes, flank shank. I'm shank flanking.
Shank with the flank. With the ham. Stanank.
What?
Jojen!
My brain is leaking out my ears.
Jojen, have you had a decent time in
How
retiring
much
event?
inspo do I have?
You
4?
don't
I don't
seem
have my
full of-
mandolin. I'm in
Here
a
we go.
dank
Ready?
cave. It's better, Dovrik.
How long does the
Wait, you're dead.
I'm not dead.
Okay, so
I'm
you'd be-
dying.
I mean, he's unconscious.
Okay,
now.
here we go. Ready?
Yeah,
Here we go.
There's a technical.
We're rolling.
Natty 20 though.
Natural 20!
What happened? Sneak attack!
Sneak attack!
Oh, that's double sneak attack too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
This monk
That's
may not
why
make
you
it.
call
It
it,
would be 4, so
every
8.
time.
No, it would
no.
be. It was
2d6.
It's 66.
Is it a long? Is it a short sword you're using?
Short sword.
So
So,
it's
it'd be
46s.
notes.
I should just maximize this and kill her.
You get 2,
Yes,
2 for
max.
sneak
Well, no,
attack.
this actually
Max
might kill her. I
damage.
already did 5.
Max damage.
No,
She's
I'll
out.
kill her.
Okay,
It's too late. You do have a second attack at least.
hold on.
15.
15 damage in total.
That's
It's taking 20 in total.
You stab her directly in the back, and she like goes, and then slumps over.
yes.
There is a God!
Praise be to our
have
Jesus.
I have a
Thank
bonus
you.
action.
God, our Jesus.
Listen.
Can I? Do I have an? I
He
don't have
deserves
enough-
a shout out
Do I have a
every now
bonus
and then.
action? Can I interact with the door and shut the door? Or is
You can do that. That's a free action.
Yeah, free object interaction.
Yeah.
I will shut the door
Okay.
have a plan!
and lean up against it.
You still have one more attack that you could take before
No,
you
he
do
doesn't.
that.
I don't. I can't. I have to use my bonus action to do that.
Oh,
So I'm not going
right,
to take the
yeah.
attack. I'm just going to lean up against the door.
So what's your strength? Against 8
I had
combatants.
12. I'm pretty good. I'm a
Oh,
strong,
wow.
I'm a strong little guy.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
actually a lot more than I
Not
thought.
bad.
I'll just stab her and be like, "Ah!" like bite her ear. Doesn't taste like a pepper at all. And then like lean back against the door
Wow, this fight is.
and just like cry.
I just cried.
And
Cried.
you're gonna see his eyes, the little eyes look at you, and he's gonna be like, "You better not fall, because I don't want to mess with that." And that is my very,
Has anyone
very key
shouted to
mastery
Gambit,
turn.
by the
Hell of a
way, that
turn.
he's to make sure he's
Jowdrad.
I can't believe I rolled a 20.
I know.
May I, with your express
gotta take a photo of
permission,
this.
be allowed to commence the act of anger known as rage?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
very good.
I
Very good, sir.
shall. I shall. allow
I shall
such
begin
things.
raging. Am I within 10 feet of that cage or within 5 feet? Can I like hook a pod foot like back and like grab the bars and pull the door open?
No, you're gonna have to move at least 5 feet back.
For those of you in the
Okay.
Six Edge Discord, I'll be posting that.
I would
natural
like
20.
to attempt to grapple
Yeah,
the
post
knight.
in the chat because we got a few people.
Okay.
So
interacting.
Very
roll me
good.
athletics or acrobatics, please.
Okay.
And I'm raging, so I'll just have advantage on this.
You do.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Hey yo. Hey,
So, fun thing.
There's no fun things. Just
No,
saying.
no, this is good. Had you not taken down the monk,
Yes.
the knight would have had advantage on this because of formation tactics.
They have feats?
But since the monk is now dead,
So these are level
I do
4
not have
fighters.
advantage. Thus, I rolled an 18.
18. I grab him. I move 5 feet back with him, so it's 10 feet of movement. I hook the door of the cage. I hurl the door of the cage open and throw him in the cage.
Does the
Could
cage
be-
lock?
No, but I will then kick the cage closed.
And hold it there.
I've forgotten what the Discord. I'm so nervous. I can't figure out what icon the Discord icon
the
is. I
dice.
got
Oh, yeah,
it.
I will
It's the dial.
throw the
Figure it
knight-
out
I
eventually.
will throw the knight in the cage, and
just
then
did it in general chat.
while raging with my extreme strength, I shall hold the cage closed and go, Gambit! Gambit, bring the
Okay.
balls!
Gambit, it is your turn.
So yes, the doors here are. It's over. 5, 10, 15, 20. Grab some coals.
Yep. Which have now cooled.
Okay. I'll grab 3 of them. I will cast Magic Stone on the 3 coals, which will float up into the air, and I will send 1 flying towards.
There's only
Well,
one
there's only one
target,
person
yeah.
you can see.
Which is
Unless
the
you want to kill
who's
Dover.
guy in
now
the cage.
Okay,
Who
well,
knows?
I'll just.
Three
It's going to be very impossible to hit. in this
Yeah, don't worry. He has an AC of like 20 or 21.
Something like that.
Yeah,
No,
AC
sorry,
of like
sorry.
3,000 right now.
23. He has an AC of 23 right now.
He has higher AC than most ancient dragons in there, but but it's fine. He's in a cage, so
much
attacking
in-
out
how
of the
much
cage will be
inspiration do I have?
difficult.
They will be.
But I'm raging.
On the plus side, you could just you could run over to me next and maybe heal me. I am very at 0.
Holy cow.
Okay, yeah, I'll just, so that was 20, so 30 to there.
Pick up a badge.
You are quite.
I mean, I would
skilled
say
at
if you
bench
can somehow get to the point where you could like see through the door and the door was open, you could like just hurl them in there. But somebody said they closed the door.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have them active, ready to go. It lasts a minute, so
Yep.
as long as I have them kind of juggling. And I'll use my movement to get to there, and then I will call out and say,
An actual
Keymaster, bring Dovrik closer. Just 5 feet, thank you.
Don't worry.
Okay, wait till my turn. Okay. He's holding the door.
The knight in the cage will attempt to.
I need my beer.
It's one of those sessions.
Already drained.
I think he's going to try and shove the door open because he's attacking through this cage is just not going to work.
Okay.
So,
Not with a long
Should I
sword.
contest?
contested athletics.
All right.
Wait. You get advantage?
He already has
raging.
advantage because
I'll
he's
give him
raging.
disadvantage with one of my inspirations.
Oh,
please.
I've got plenty, and I'm not using them for anything.
It's fine. Let me.
I'll go.
That's a 20
allow
for
me.
Never mind.
Okay, well, thanks to that, I got a
I'm
nat
gonna
one. So just like he's like, what? The master. And yeah,
Can't hear you in here, kid.
nat 1. So now the door gets slammed by about 8 kilometers.
I'm going to give you advantage on this check.
You can please make it athletics.
I'm proficient in athletics.
Oh goodness.
So am I, but I only have a +1 on that die roll.
You could add your proficiency bonus to it.
Wow, what did you get?
Not good.
Like above 10 or below 10? Because they get plus probably 0.
The latter. But there's 8 of them, so they're probably getting a bonus for being 8 of them. Although I don't know.
Probably advantage or
I don't
8
think all any of them hit that
checks.
door.
I just
I'm not
blew
going to
it.
do 8 checks.
8 checks is lots of probably
Usually
advantage.
only 2 can.
So that sounds like advantage.
Or 3.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they would have advantage. On
Yeah,
this.
and I had advantage
if
already.
you're
I
north of
rolled. I cashed in
14?
my luck with the 20. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that I'm failing this one with a 9.
Yeah, that will not work.
Oh, yeah.
The door bursts open, and 2 of them have used their turns to do that. I'm going to say the rest of them are going to.
Well, they can see one person.
Yeah, they're going to take pot shots at whoever they can see, which is currently Gambit.
Hello. On the bright side, you're gonna have all the balls in your face.
Take it to the face.
I do believe.
get a point of it, bitch.
I do believe. Yes, you're about to have a ton of slings.
All right.
Listen, get hit for
approximately,
1 and you get a point of
6 of them
inspiration. I think that's
hurling
worth
at
it.
you.
Was the trap the first person to get balls in the face gets the inspo?
That's right.
Yeah.
He would
so
get,
you
he
get
would get the
inspiration
inspo.
for all these balls in your
If
face.
one of them hits,
Yeah.
he gets inspiration.
Oh, they're all coming towards him regardless. But
Oh, the balls are coming towards
All the whole balls are going.
Oh, no.
This is terrible.
Really good roll.
we got a 19
Hits.
for 2 bludgeoning.
Okay.
A
Thank you.
16
Hits.
for 2 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Then a
That's
miss.
4. Okay.
Then a 10, an 8. What?
Misses.
The 10 hits, yes. So
You-
that's 2 bludgeoning,
Okay.
an 8, and then a 4.
Okay. So I have 2 on that last hit. I'm going to use my last stone's endurance.
There's no roll on which you don't fail.
I know, but
For the
I need
sake.
to know if I have 1
Very
hit
good.
point or not.
Dovrik, make a death.
there's
We're
no
gonna make a
roll on
death
which you
save
don't
for
reduce it to
Dovrik.
0, right?
Oh,
One
it's just
plus,
a D12.
plus con.
Oh, is it plus con?
Yes.
Plus con.
Death save for Dovrik?
This is my second one,
Yeah.
and I have some beside me. Is
Guys,
someone gonna
it's
heal?
so loud.
One
It's
second.
So
Once-
loud.
I was gonna say, is someone gonna heal me on their next turn? Because if not, I might give myself advantage for this die roll. If no one's planning on healing me next turn.
I'm gonna.
I could only heal you if you're 5 feet closer.
I will get him 5 feet closer. I will get him 5 feet
Okay, then I will let it stand.
You're not dead yet.
No, but
Oh.
it's one of those things of like. It's
Closer. You gonna
getting
put in the chat what you
close.
rolled? You're gonna put in the
I'm
I
letting
did
it
put it in
stand. Yeah.
Okay, that takes us then to Keymaster.
Oh, look. They haven't come through the door.
They don't need to.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, do you just want to...
Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do.
Suck up
I've just figured out the circles. What's going?
Slinging rocks. There's a guy in a cage over there. That's a bit different.
So here's what I'm going to do. So the Keymaster, he just sees like the machine gun, the Gatling gun of stones bouncing off the stone guy.
Yeah,
Jodran is like fighting this chick, and Keymaster's like, no, not again. And so he'll put his back against the door to get leverage to close it, put his feet on Dovrik, and shove Dovrik forward while closing the door with his back, and use the weight of Dovrik 5 feet ahead of him to act as like a little extra weight to keep that door closed.
Okay.
Now, close the door again.
What I will state is we can play whack-a-mole with me. I'm not against that. So if you heal me, I'll just go in there, stab them.
So then as an action,
walk back.
I will grab his healing pot and feed it down his throat.
Very
'cause
good.
He's probably going to have to heal himself.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you're using my healing potion?
Holy cow. Yes, your healing potion. Because I'm going to need mine to bring you up again in a minute.
8 points.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So I'm like pouring it all over your face. And then I'll just be like, get up, get up, get up! Hold this door closed! And that is my action.
Okay.
What a familiar sight this is.
Dowdrad.
Just a goblin in my face going
He looks over
like,
top and he goes, just like old times, huh, bud? Just like old times.
How does this cage swings out?
Yes.
Is there like
The good old days.
no, lock.
is there like it's not locked, but is there like a locking mechanism that is yet to be locked?
Make a luck roll.
Let's see if it
The
works.
first one is a 5. The second one is a 3.
We have
These
the
cages have no locking
unluckiest
mechanisms.
people in existence. It is
Does it have a handle? Or is it just a swinging door?
There's a swinging door.
Open it and punch his face off.
Can I take the chair next to me and kind of just in one of like the square openings of like the cage pad? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
like prop it.
You want to wedge it shut with the door or with the chair?
Yeah, I'm gonna wedge it shut with my chair.
Like
Not
leaning
well,
up
but
into-
I'm not sure that's going to work very well.
I think you
shoot.
should just...
Okay, scratch that. I'm gonna.
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do here.
He doesn't want to get hit by the sword.
should
Rotate
hit it,
the
punch 'em.
cage into the wall.
You can do that? Is it bolt to the floor?
No.
I will rotate the cage to face the wall.
Give me an athletics check.
Cheers!
I'm going to give you... Oh, you already have advantage, right?
That's a dirty 20.
That cage is now rotated so the door slams into the stone wall.
Okay. Does the door have handles? That door.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the chair and I'm gonna prop it up on the door. Take the friggin' chair and I'm gonna shove that shit up the door
Okay.
like that. Move here and go. This is a good plan.
2 hours ago, he was laying there quiet as hell. He is slowly becoming the barbarian he used to be.
Okay, I will then prop that there with an object interaction and just kind of on there.
Can't breathe.
So Gambit.
So you wait. Ends, right?
All right.
Because you never attacked.
Oh, my rage would
And
Yeah.
because nothing's hit me unless I attack something.
Or punch yourself.
it's Dovrik.
Sorry, I'm here to be the bearer of bad news
Actually,
and rules.
the right person to hit would be the Keymaster because he's sitting right there.
You know what?
No, just hit the door.
You know
the
what?
door's a thing
how
you
much
can hit.
inspiration do I have?
You have,
You have 4.
I have 4. I'm going to spend all of my inspiration. As my raid drops, I'm going to get back a rage.
Very good.
Does it get back both rages?
You
or
get
just a rage?
your whole feature returns.
Cool, I get back my rages. I will bonus action. Because I haven't used it yet. Continue to raid.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
This music seems to be because I
Well,
checked
considers
before.
now
The
this
music
guy
seems to be the
should just
controlling
book
factor, right?
Does, yes.
So I am under the assumption that if the music was to stop, the mind control would stop.
That's a fair assumption.
I'm going to move to here, which I can do with my 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, you don't move 15 anymore.
He's got 2 legs.
And I still have those stones, but I just kind of like toss them so they're just floating in the air. I grab my parchment and quill, and I draw a quick sketch of a music note, and I put it against the chair that's wedged against the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like it, because I can make a 6-second sound that repeats. I would like to identify a frequency and make the opposite of that.
You want to create some kind of weird dissonance with the music.
Correct.
Trying to do a wild camera
for a like it's obviously what's the range on the like how audible is the sound?
That's a good question. It is it's just a sound that can be heard up to 10 feet away.
Okay, so anybody on the other side of the door,
indefinitely, 6 seconds.
anybody on the other side of the door would be able to hear this.
Yes. And so I want to basically, if it's like there's a certain pitch going out, I want to do a dissonant pitch to that either cancels it or just makes it messy and unhearable.
Wild.
Okay, well I don't think you can cancel it.
I mean, there are pitches you can do that. I don't know if Gambit would know that. So just
I'm
any
thinking,
wave that's
I'm
the
thinking like
opposite makes it
a
neutral,
song that constantly flows, and I'm not sure that's going to work.
No.
But you could definitely just add like an E flat.
Yeah.
That just ruins everything. Yeah. That I think I can allow.
What is this I've been bobbed back?
And I will say that as you do that, the door stops being
And as long as
thrusted
I'm
upon.
touching the chair, every 6 seconds it will make
So
that.
you've subdued for a moment.
You subdued
Yes.
the 2 people on the other side of the door who are
Yeah,
probably
the guy in the cage is
very
still
confused.
very violent.
Oh, that guy's dying.
But
I have
it is
piercing
his
weapons,
turn.
not slashing weapons. So it's better
He
against
is going
cage
to attempt.
to
I don't
rotate
even know
a
what he can
cage.
do. I guess he's
He
going to
can
try
rotate a
and
cage.
like jam the cage somehow with himself in it. I'm going to give him disadvantage because this is a very impossible thing he's attempting to do, but I'm going to let him try. Yeah, he fails. He's desperately trying to move the cage and it is not
I
working.
know what I'd do.
Accept
gonna go poke the
meditation
man.
into your heart, it'll be easier.
Dovrik, you're up. You're alive.
I would like to stand up.
I also say, I think I've managed to stop them on the other side.
That's great!
How far am I away from the cage? Am I 15 feet or
15 feet, I think. 15, 20
15 feet?
Yeah.
I am going to go up to him and I'm going to stab him through the cage with
Yeah,
my
fair
piercing
enough.
weapons.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like you can jam a stick through the holes in the cage.
yeah, I mean, if there's a slashing weapon...
I am
that'd
still
be
going to
good
give him cover,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
yeah.
don't worry. This is going to basically be impossible. But how am I going to know about outside just rolling
I mean, you could make
dice?
it not impossible.
I don't have a ton of inspiration.
4.
I have 4 inspiration? I think I will win
That's
this
big.
war of attrition.
That's big.
Because there's 4 of us and 1 of him. And his friend
Remember
on the
that.
other side of the door are in a weird
looks at me
spot.
like the fool of a toot.
I've heard that before.
Bro.
That's fair. I got a 19. Which isn't going to probably be enough.
Not with the cover bonus.
Not... Is he receiving 3/4 or half?
He's at 3/4.
Is it 3/4? Oh gosh.
He's got +5.
That's 23 AC.
Ish, yeah.
That is not
Yeah,
worth
but-
any
yeah.
amount of inspiration.
Well, an auto hit would do it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I
though.
don't have enough for an auto hit, and that would also not be worth it.
Yeah.
But I have a
That-
bonus action that I would like to also use to stab him. I have 2 weapons.
You have 2 weapons. Go
Yeah,
for it.
Go for it. On the off chance you get that,
Nah. No, it fumbled on that 17, but
I
rolled
was
to that
thinking
7.
natural 20, not nah.
No. Don't worry, I only need to roll an 18 to have a chance. It's only a 50%
Keymaster?
chance.
It's Keymaster.
At this point, it's just the guy in the cage. As
Yeah.
If
long
someone
as,
else can take
as
the
long as
chair,
he's
I
got
think
that-
I can deal with him.
as long as he's got that thing on the door, at least the door by itself is not necessary.
Maybe I could just pick up the cage and just start shaking it. So it starts hitting his head off the bars.
Will it blend?
Will it blend? It won't. I'll try anyway.
It'll smash and crush and crack.
Okay.
Burnt.
I'll run over and
Bruised.
Shield out of his hand.
If you're beside me and he tries to hit you,
I'm gonna
then
try
I'll
and
be able
go.
to help
Yeah, I'm
you.
gonna try and go. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try a couple of stabs myself.
Sure.
I know. I basically need to roll an 18 to hit this guy.
if you have a 16 dexterity, that means you need an 18 to hit.
That will not do.
This it'll
That will do. 18.
There we go. Okay,
We
you do
have
stab him
time.
indeed.
Sneak. Do I sneak?
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm right beside
you.
you.
Can't really dodge, can he?
But I'm right beside him.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you
You've
need.
got an
out
ally.
from 5 feet.
Yeah.
He, he hasn't been injured yet, so
9 damage. Well, now he has.
he has now been damaged.
It's a thing of
You
attrition.
do get him between some of his, like, kind of in the soft spots of his armor, and he's
And then I'm going to.
stop.
And then, I'm just gonna. Well, I'll hang out there because he can try and strike back. I get the cover as well.
You do get the cover as well.
Yeah, he's more than welcome to try and hit you.
Jowdrad?
Yeah, listen. We have a wonderful music
You gotta
box
do
here
something,
that
though,
just
'cause you
requires a
lose your
little
rage
bit of
again.
shaking.
Can I use the
It's just a
cage?
single note.
Yeah. I imagine it's like.
Sorry, what's that note?
Beautiful. The
terrible.
wonderful lyrics.
It's like back streets. Go.
Listen,
Yeah, that's
two
what they're
songs
singing.
being played at the same time.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I'm going to hell. Can I?
You didn't do it.
Can I turn?
Oh.
Can I turn the cage so that the,
Can I
the doors towards that way?
You want it so that he can get out?
Make an athletics check, yeah.
So you're trying to make it so he can get out?
No! No!
Just shake the cage.
I'm not proficient in shaking cage, am I?
Jowdrad, I can deal with it.
It's fine.
No, please, let me do it.
Remember me as I was.
No, there's no need for this.
Natural 20. I'll be
You just like spin it like a top.
And the door goes like. He just turns and go. And I get in the cage and I go to bite him.
Cage fight.
Do I still have 0 inspiration? Wow!
What?
Thank you for all this inspiration that keeps coming. I'm going to give myself advantage, and I'm going to try and bite him in the cage.
Oh God.
That is a natural 18 for a
hit him.
23.
That'll get him.
You could get him through the cage.
This
even.
one is lethal.
Oh, he finally. You should re-roll it.
It's not a great
Can't.
You
no,
can't.
I'm-
You can't.
Because and it's only on
Yeah.
So when it says reroll
That is
d20,
9 points of piercing damage.
Very well.
is that any die roll or is it only specifically
Just
d20s?
D20s.
Okay.
I see.
And then I will basically like grab the bars of the door and just like be in the door.
And you bite him in the neck, and you hear a snap.
Or is this not lethal? This is very lethal, by the way.
This was very lethal.
His eyes kind of like you know like Finding Nemo, like Bruce the shark was like. His eyes go full. And he's like,
It's good to have you back, buddy.
is he?
He's dead.
I will grab him, go throw him out the door.
Technically, combat has ended because all of the commoners outside the door are very confused and kind of just meandering, and as long as your note is there.
Keymaster
Can we-
runs up. Keymaster runs up to
we
Jughead,
just
gives him
open
a
the door
big
and talk
barrel
to
hug
these
to his
people?
leg.
I have questions. I have questions.
If you open the door, he will have to move that, and it will wear off.
Oh, wait, is it not attached to an object?
It's attached to the chair, which
Yeah,
is
just carry the chair with us.
May I take the shield in his hand?
yes.
I will equip the shield.
You have a shield.
Listen, as long as you carry the chair with us. Listen, you put it down. I'll sit in the chair and ask my questions.
It's emanating 10 feet from the chair.
Yeah,
So it's almost like a protection.
yeah. I have questions.
It also alerts.
But before we
Also,
do that,
it's very loud. Alerts everyone where you are.
before we do that,
Everyone's
I
at 10
have some
feet.
pockets I would like to search.
I don't have your herb intent.
I would like to search the pockets of the monk.
All right, save people's
Okay.
sanity at home.
More. It's getting funnier. I give myself a headache from laughing so hard.
Oh lord.
Oh
Yeah, I have an 18 on
King
my
of
investigation
ingenuity.
of pocket searching.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get some resonance.
We need a sword.
It's a
Yeah.
strength-based weapon, so unfortunately this man doesn't wield short swords. So
We'll take
No,
his armor and put
the
it on
monk-
in a moment.
The monk
It's
has
got chainmail.
what's the strength requirement for that?
5 darts.
Is it chainmail or a chain shirt?
I'll take
Chain
those
mail.
darts.
5
I'll
darts?
take those darts.
I would love those
15, I
darts.
Okay, well, you take 2, I'll take 3.
I think it's 15.
I killed her.
Sure.
Hold on, chain
I got
mail.
stabbed real bad.
2 darts.
Mail.
Shank 13 can't wear it.
Are you kidding me? As a barbarian, gonna wear friggin' chainmail?
If you're a
Wait,
if you're a dreadnought, you can.
For the Firebeard dwarfs, do I get the normal dwarf stuff?
I don't think this
Do I
chainmail's
get the
actually used
normal
for
dwarf
dwarves.
abilities as a Redbeard dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna wear it because what's the downside of wearing heavy armor?
You have I think you have.
Chainmail's heavy?
I'm pretty
Chainmail's not heavy.
Chainmail is heavy.
Chainmail's heavy.
Have
You
disadvantage on stealth,
don't
10 less
get your
speed.
dex bonus to your AC,
fine.
and you have disadvantage on stealth.
And I have a movement reduction that's negated because I'm a dwarf.
Well, what's your strength?
Oh, 9. It's not enough.
Oh, then yeah, that
How
would.
does the
But I'm a-
goblin have 12 and the dwarf has 9?
Because the dwarf doesn't lift any amount. Any amount.
You could have just stopped it there. I don't lift.
I will.
What is your,
I will take one of the quills out that
No,
I have
I'm trying to find
and
dwarf.
put it
I'm
near
just kinda
my
fumbling.
body and it will inflame, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Okay.
That's my last use of my slot
Dwarf.
until I get it back with my thing.
You have this dwarf. Yours
Oh,
is not
you
produced
rolled an
by
8.
wearing heavy
I'm
armor.
back at max,
I mean,
baby.
it'll take you 5 minutes to put it on, but
It will
yeah.
take you some
Once
time to
I'm
put it
done
on.
searching for darts, because that's the only thing I found, correct? Oh,
Darts
and,
were the only thing on the monk.
and I'm not blinded anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay.
George,
then
can you
I
use a
will-
sword?
Begin
Yeah, you
to...
also. So I will also
have
say
once held
the
a
knight
sword.
also has a longbow
Are you good at
You
it?
can have all the darts.
Longbow?
and 7
No,
arrows.
Martial weapon proficiency.
Longbow, not a rogue weapon.
No. Firearms.
So I get all 5 darts?
You get 5 darts. He gets 7 arrows and a longbow.
I'm going to take the sword, but I don't
Wait,
really need
Can
it.
I have the shield?
Use a shield?
Yes.
As long as you're staying beside me, I can
Yes.
use the incoming damage to you.
Yes, you can have the shield.
Thank you.
Like, just...
Do the shield.
Listen, as long as you're beside me, I can help you, okay?
I'll take the sword. Is it a long sword?
It is a long sword.
Wow,
Is it-
it's about as much as my mouth.
Is it
Yeah, but
circular
what if
or
someone
kite
gags
shield?
you? Now you have something to
This
stab with.
is a heater.
Okay.
The finger that had the hand with the
Guess I'll
key in it that's on the
double-hand the
ground,
sword.
I'm going to take the key out of the hand. Because
Okay.
the
Double-hand
keymaster
the
must
sword.
Oh
have
yeah,
the key on
see,
it at all times.
versatile. There you
I'll
go.
double hand the
Just so
sword.
you know
that
I
is
have
better.
it.
Plus
Okay.
1 whole damage.
That's good to know.
Well, plus it's a D10 if I double hand it. So
Yeah.
double hand that sword. Does the monk or the knight have any other etc.?
No, just their gear.
I would like to go up to the
They wanna
door
let it-
and shout through the door saying, "Hey, how's it going over there? You confused as we are?"
So as you scream that, there's just this dolorous sound over top of everything, and
Yeah.
also the wooden door.
Yeah,
You're not sure it's making its way through.
that's fair. I'll see if I can hear something on the way back.
Can we just put and I'll point at this table over here. Can we just put the table there and then the chair and then lock them in and let them be there for a while and not go that way?
I think just leave the
The
chair
sword
there.
now.
The
Or
chair.
we can kick their asses.
Listen, it's 8 commoners. We
Right.
are.
We should be able to take them out.
Well, we don't
You
need
know
to.
what?
They're
What if we take a
subdued.
short rest first?
We could put them all in a cage, and I could make the cage.
I don't think they'll all fit in the cage.
you're not gonna
Actually,
fit all of
if
them in one
we're
cage.
willing to shove them in there without concerns about how well they're gonna,
Dude, this
rest
map
in
was
there,
so nice
then yeah.
before, and now it's just like a
That's a
complete ransack in here. You got like,
Listen,
oh
as
yeah,
long as
Brazier's
you
knocked over.
are
There we
willing
go.
and are fine with being very uncomfortable, we can do a lot.
We gotta take a photo of this afterward. It'd be like complete destruction of this place.
So we are nearing end of the session at this
Yes.
point. So I'm just mainly looking
cliffhangers,
for
eh?
what is your not this time.
I kicked that door open.
Not the chair.
What is your plan then? What do you plan to do with,
I
with
think-
this situation?
I think we use the chair as a sanctuary, go in, and like a very slow, methodical, holy lawnmower.
Just talk to them.
Yes, but by that
Just
I mean
give them a sternly worded letter.
yeah.
I would just want to point out,
I
just
feel
because
like-
the mind control's not on them doesn't mean that they're just passive.
Yeah, they're not gonna let us attack them.
They're standing on the runes. Does that matter?
We don't know.
Not really.
We can't see
Oh,
in
you
there.
have no idea what that means.
We haven't investigated that yet.
my investigation here,
fine.
which was the natural 20,
Yes.
is just that if we open one of these doors, that will trigger it.
Improperly.
That will trigger it.
Yes.
Let's just see what happens. I will hold my action with a 2 short swords.
I still have 3 stones.
You still have 3 stones.
I have a sword.
And if we open it, maybe we can.
Sword, excuse me.
Maybe we can talk to them and get some information.
I just want to talk to him.
I've got a
I
sword.
just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
Keymaster will
Okay,
hide
if
back
we-
at this table.
If we open the door, keep the chair in front of the door. Open the door, allow them to come through, and as they enter this, they are not mind controlled. Maybe we can reason with them.
Exactly. We can first inform them that they were mind
I'm taking a
controlled.
step to one side as I am an 8.5-foot tall wolf man.
Smart.
Right. You just keep making that.
Keymaster has inspiration? Oh my
Me?
gosh.
Yeah, I think now is the.
Thank you. 4 for
Thank
Dover.
you.
1 for Jodrad.
Thank you all.
I have
4 for Devin. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I
not 6 or
think
7, but hey, who's counting?
now is the time for diplomacy. I think
Diplomacy?
Yes.
We're in this tower of some sort again.
you hide, and if they try to stab us, feel free to shoot them. You hide, and if they try to stab us, you jump out from the door and eat one of them, and we can do some lovely talking.
We can talk the heck out of it.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
All right.
Perfect.
You know,
I would say you're having this conversation outside of the 10-foot radius because as soon as you step in there, it's just like.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll for stealth to hide behind that table.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, would you like? Yeah, and you stealth behind the door.
I'm just going to get in the cage. That seems very non-threatening. I'll get in the cage and close the door.
Didn't watch yourself
Okay,
with
yeah,
cages.
we have trapped a wolf man. Understand that we are on your side.
Roar.
Yeah, look at our prowess.
Yeah.
Don't ignore the piles of bodies.
That's just the.
What we got here?
Those commoners that look like you, don't worry about them.
I think this is.
Wait, we could just do this.
They're all just asleep and covered in raspberry jam.
Push them all behind. Dr.
Nothing to see
Out of
here.
sight, out of mind, right?
Yeah, just drag the
That'll
bodies
be our
around.
plan. We're gonna open
Yeah.
the door and we're gonna try diplomacy.
Okay. As you open the door to a gaggle of confused
I am for the
commoners who
record.
are kind of rubbing their ears and they're kind of like,
Chair
it
will
looks like
still
they're
be
starting
in
to
front
get
of me. In front of me.
a bit of a headache as they're like really clutching at their heads. You see some of them kind of like step away, kind of like, and then they move forward and they get really confused. They're just kind of all over the place as they see as you open the door. But that, I think, we'll have to leave for the next session.
Fantastico.
Wonderful.
We did it!
So far,
No deaths.
barely.
No
survived.
deaths. We almost had a Govert.
Bailey, please. I had it
room.
all under control.
I could see your face when
Okay.
you rolled for those potions. You're like, God.
Just for posterity's sake, I am out of all my abilities, spell slots, but I'm at full health.
Oh yes, I am full health, no abilities lost, as if I just started the game. Okay.
I am
Like usual.
As usual.
I am down 6 of my maximum health, and I have 1 rage left.
Okay.
Thanks to the items.
I'm at the same amount of hit points as Jowdred. Put it 8, by the way. If you want a number.
I think
And I have no burning hands and no second winds.
I would also like to say that Keymaster, your left wooden implement is damaged and cracked and splintered.
But you got a sword now, right?
I have 2 even.
Okay.
And
well,
there's plenty other benches we can make swords into.
Yeah, you can just make another one.
Yeah.
I have an actual sword. But
You
None of you want
listen.
it.
We can carry like 6 swords
Wow.
around for us, so
Devin,
when one
I
breaks,
felt very immersed. This map was awesome.
yeah.
And I'm excited to carry on. To tarry forth, as they would
There are
So-
many
Off
doors,
this dungeon we go.
Yeah, so-
many doors and stairs and all kinds of places for you.
Yeah,
to
and the
go.
good thing is that this is all on a plank that gets lifted off. So we'll be here playing BattleTech on Friday, but the set and stage will maintain for a while. We are at PAX West next week. So although this was supposed to be a Wednesday affair, next Wednesday we will be heading off to PAX West. So there will not be a Deadliest Dungeon game, but we will be back the week after for a round of Deadliest Dungeon, and hopefully as frequently as possible without any major interruptions to play on a Wednesday basis like this. So look, it was like extremely reminiscent in a great way to be back, having people throwing inspiration like this. And thank you for the bits and the donations and the
Yes.
subscriptions.
Thank you very much.
That stuff is really helping keep this place alive and going, plus the $140 in bubbly and pop that I bought
Thanks.
today. Basically, it's This has been a lot of fun. I haven't.
No, this is my favorite player experience in
this
D&D.
is insanity. Special thank you to MVP
over there.
MVP and team. Was that over there? Oh, there's a text too. I'll go through the sponsors real quick. Foam Brain Games brought us these amazing dice trays. Thank you. And I want to thank Gale Force 9 for these cool little packs. Throwing around these little initiative trackers was great. And dealing with our little game boards and stuff. Dispel Dice for giving us a love-hate.
Wonderful looking dice.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine
beautiful.
actually did.
I mean,
wow.
Mine have like actual gold in them.
Yeah. Yeah, you have actual gold flecks.
Wow.
Mine are the oozes. If you actually go to the map, you can probably see the dice on the map. They're called iconic dice. They are incredible. These are the Death by Ooze, they're called. And I gotta admit, there's the Dovrik one. And I gotta admit, I rolled a lot of 4 dice at the beginning to get that really clutch natural 20 to take out that one. Because if it was but everybody did something absolutely clutch. There's the chonk, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm just pleased the cages got significant use. That was great.
Oh yeah, and then of course after Dispel Dice, Gale Force 9 and Foam Brain, special thank you to Warlock Tiles from WizKids, who created this wonderful little map here, which I'll get all these dice out of the way.
Awesome.
This map was so much fun to interact with. That the player experience
and all the doors open and stuff.
Yeah, the player experience has gone through the roof. So if you're interested, go to your local gaming stores, look up Warlock Tiles. And let us know if you're doing that because sponsors always like to see the impact of what they're doing. And that's it. So there we go. So that's that. Most of the stuff you saw today that was like Lycaon and the Burning Hands from the Dwarf, and nothing from the Keymaster at this stage. But Legacy of Mana is where we're at. The Sage, the things we fought today were very Legacy of Mana. So thanks to the Ministers for that. And yes, well, with that, I believe we have an iconic exit.
We do.
Yes, if we're gonna do it.
Chop! Whoa! That's what I was thinking. Because he was like.
I was waiting for the goal. What's going on?
I was waiting for like a 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1.
Chops change.